だったらその殺気を引っ込めてくれねえか。ここでやろうってんなら別に構わねえけどな。
welcome in. It is Irezumi Day. It's Sunday, my folks, and I am super excited to see all of you. Thank you so much for being here. We sure do appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and turn things right on over to my boy Andy here.
Yeah, hello. Irezumi Sunday or Yakuza Sunday doesn't quite have the same ring as Samurai Sunday.
We're still samurai, just in a different way, I guess.
Welcome. This is going to be our second proper session of Irezumi. We are going to be joined by Chuck. There were a few players down this week, but we are a Chuck up, and that makes up for being Kieran well done. But Chuck brings enough energy for the whole group.
I got
it. So we're going to get to introduce a new character. In the last two sessions, we played through what I wrote up as being the introductory scenario for Irezumi, a rainy night Kabukicho, where the group were asked by a senior member of their organisation to go and collect some money from a rival member of a rival organisation without causing too much shit. You guys win. You caused a little bit of shit. But you also uncovered a few things about the Triad organisation, about a rival Yakuza organisation, and you made a little bit of cash in the process. We ended things with the head of this Triad organisation, Mr. Shuhao, wanting to meet with your boss, someone higher up in your own organisation, to discuss a alliance to pretty much go head to head with this rival Yakuza family, the Midori Ninoiri, the Green Sunset organisation. You guys delivered the message. There's a bit of a power surge, leaving only the red neon lights in the rainy streets of Kabukicho looking like they were bathed in blood. A bad omen for what is to come in the very near future from this day. You guys being you guys, and only being in the spring of your careers, Yakuza, are not privy to the meeting between the seniors of your Yakuza family and Mr. Shuhao. But you will obviously feel the knock-on effects of whatever is agreed in that mission. We did lead up to introducing Chuck's character last session, where you went to go see your Wakakashira, you're sort of the third most powerful person in the organisation, Mr. Hayashida. He said that he knew someone who would maybe be a good fit for your crew, and that he would make arrangements for you to be introduced. And so, similarly to the first or the second half of session 0 of Irezumi, you go to a bar just on the edge of Kabukicho within your organization's territory to meet a new face.
Let's go, Chips.
Only 2 of you have shown up so far. That is Kiyomi and Sato. You both recognize each other when you arrive. It's in the same bar that you were asked to meet Hayashida. And you've been informed that there will be another fresh face joining you this evening. And that once you've all met and exchanged pleasantries, then you have to come to the organization's headquarters, as there's another job lined up for you.
Haven't seen you in a while. How have you been?
Busy.
Yeah, he's talking to you. You're the only one there, Derek. Other than
Oh,
me.
I thought that you were asking me how I've been. I said,
Yeah.
I said busy. Yeah.
Busy? Oh, okay. Can't wait for a triad member to come into my shop so he can have quality sushi. Do you know what that means for me? Do you know what that means for me and my life ambitions? My food is good. Me, a humble sushi chef serving top dogs.
Do you ever like think about doing anything more than just making sushi for people for money?
Owning a successful restaurant, yeah, top quality, serving politicians, governors,
How
foreign
the
aid.
fuck do I work with you on this shit? I mean, how do you think that the people that came before us got to where they're at? Do you think that our big brothers and sisters just rose through the ranks by showing up to work and making good sushi every day?
I'm not understanding what you mean. You wasn't asking about my life ambitions, no?
You gotta want more than just to be a good sushi chef. You gotta be
I
willing
just
to.
said I want to have a business and serve politicians and stuff, big people.
Come on, what do you really want though? The money, right? You want the high rise up where nobody else can see you. You want to find fast cars and faster girls and run them into the ground. That's the goal, right? That's why we're doing all this.
Not at all. I'm really good knives, new clean wooden board, top quality fish.
I don't understand.
I've been really looking at getting some a sack of rice from the Soma village. Really good stuff.
I grab a waiter by the
Really
arm
good,
as they're
right?
walking by. Give me the strongest thing you have, please, and make it a double.
Hi, can I have the sweetest thing you have?
Bow and strong for the lady, sweet for the gentleman. The waiter heads off behind the bar while they're away fixing up your drink. Give Chuck a few moments to finish chewing.
Tell me I've been an earshot of this conversation.
You could already be here if you want, yeah.
Yeah. So, you notice, you're not sure. Very androgynous looking, black dress shirt, black pants, but has the very long hair pulled into a tight ponytail, and they're just sitting, seemingly writing, taking a bite of their food every now and then. You see him kind of perk up, listening to the conversation, and Kip said, "The world does need mundane people, so do the organization. If he wants to aspire to be nothing, nothing is what we need."
And my guy is just gonna whip his head back like, who the fuck said that? I don't see nothing ordained about these skills. Food helps make the world go round. A good meal will go a long way.
Mundane. Say it with me. Mundane.
Foot soldier in another term.
Do y'all not understand how much time and effort it takes to go into sushi making to properly remove meat from bone in one strike?
No, it's beautiful. I am not trying to disrespect you, so don't take it that way. But it's still quite mundane.
I want to kill people and take their shit.
You can't even fight.
Well,
do you have
now
a problem?
You see my problem.
Do you have a problem with cutting people?
Me or him?
No, the chef.
Oh.
No, why would I have a problem cutting people?
See? That's when the being mundane becomes extraordinary. If you can do the same techniques on the fish. As a human person, that's a good
Sure.
way to get information.
Having the conversation, you just hear rattling as the waiter puts down your drinks.
We're talking about a movie set. We're up and coming actors and actresses, so we're just staying within our lines.
Kendo practice. I smile.
No, I'm talking about hurting people. So thank you.
They're too. They're currently in character. They don't like to drop it. You just go on now.
Are you familiar with method acting?
Please, do not lie. Do not bring shame.
It's
upon my
satire.
family
See,
fan.
it's satire.
It is not satire. Do not. I'm done with this conversation. Thank you.
Wait. Sit down. You seem cool.
No.
I'll give you a cigarette.
Okay.
I pop open one of those good American packs that I, when Will's character gave me one, I made it a point to go out and find myself a pack, and I just very quickly thumb it over to you and light it for you.
They quickly switch from their table to yours and take it. And as you do, you see the black dress shirt looked very modest, looking over the shoulder, but coming around, you see this weird deep frill that goes almost uncomfortably far down their chest. And there's nothing there. There's no muscles. It's like just very skin and bones.
Are you
You
familiar
need to
with
come
an
by my-
American artist named Prince?
Very, very much so.
I love Prince. I sing him all the time. You should come sing Prince with me tonight.
Who's Prince?
What do you mean, who's Prince? Prince Roger Nelson?
Who is Prince?
I just kind of like roll my eyes at you, like this uneducated child. He don't know. He don't know.
I'm going to go back to eating my noodles. He has upset me. I am upset.
Who's Prince? What is he? The next Lama Dama or something like that?
He makes Michael Jackson look like
Who's
a
that?
child. Another American artist. You don't.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Who's Michael Jackson?
The one thing that America exports is their culture, and you don't know anything about it? How old are you?
I know plenty about their culture. Hamburgers, their French fries, pizza, their pasta dishes, cuisine.
All of those things originated in Europe.
But you don't want to tell me you don't want to go to Erotic City?
You don't want to get drenched in the purple
Errata?
rain?
You don't want to
Purple
baptize
Rain?
yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka?
Late what?
You know, there's a club around here that actually serves a drink called Purple Rain. It's really refreshing, and it gets you fucked up. We should go. Hey, you guys want to go?
I'd rather not.
Oh, come on. It'll be fun.
Don't we have a job to do here?
People
Oh.
watching is fun. I will go.
I
From
like
the
our difference.
conversation I'm hearing, I take it you are the ones I am supposed to be meeting.
Oh yeah, we was supposed to do that. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Sat.
Kiyomi.
I am Suzuki Akimi. You may call me Suzuki. I do not know you well enough for you to refer to me as my first name.
Fair enough, Suzuki.
And like quietly, I'm just staring at them like, are you a guy? Are you a girl? What are you?
What's your drink of choice?
I will have water, thank you very much.
I snap. Hey! Mizo!
The waiter will bring over some glasses and a jug of water.
Oh, I haven't
they've
had
had
water
a
in 2 days.
hastily bound. Rush off again.
Thank you.
Suzuki, you're smart. I haven't had water in like 2 days. This is so refreshing. Oh my god.
Who's your favorite actor, Shizumi? Like, I have a good big crush on Hideyoshi Kamasa.
Were you talking to me?
Yes.
Suzuki. Suzuki.
You still haven't answered my question.
Say my name correctly and I will answer your question.
And he just sits back, counts, and goes back to drinking his sweet drink.
So what is this this job that we're supposed to be doing now? I forget.
Suzuki, you have not been provided any details on the job. You have been told to come here, meet a few other fresh faces to the organisation. The ones you've been told were somehow involved in setting the current political climate within Kabukicho into motion. And that once you've met them, you've all been acquainted with one another. Then you've to come to the headquarters to be briefed.
Pushing my drink away after I finished it. Well, that was nice. I'm going to go ahead and head over towards the headquarters.
Oh, is that where we're going? Okay. And I very quickly finish off my meal, down my drink, and then when I stand up, I'm like, oh shit. I like put my hand on your shoulder. Maybe a little bit more water. And I take another sip. Okay, let's go. Are you coming, Suzuki?
Yes, my noodles are done. We can go.
You're so tiny, by the way. You both need to eat more.
All I do is eat when I'm off shift. Jesus. We've been through this. I can't eat my whole workday. Do you know how bad it is to eat and then sing? It fucks everything.
How tall is your character, Eddie?
He's about 5'8".
So Suzuki stands up for
very
how small they are. Like, figure-wise, they're about the same height as you, but just very, very thin.
Yeah, you have no muscle. You gotta. And he like squint his eyes unless you're trying to keep him and them bigger. And he says that like as a question, not as an insult, but as a question.
That's a weird question. We're gonna move on from that.
Oh my god, you don't just ask people things like that. Who raised you?
My single father.
Oh, that explains everything. Wow. Are you gonna hail
Shall
us
we
a
be
cab?
going?
No, I plan on walking there.
After eating all that, you want me to walk? You're gonna have to roll
You
me.
didn't. You ate something?
Had fried tempura. Yeah.
I didn't see that. Oh, well, it's only fried tempura. You can walk that off. It's greasy food anyway. Not really good for your body.
I'll remember this.
Telltale game.
Kiyomi will
Pops up
remember
in the
this.
corner. It pops up in the corner. We'll remember this.
Okay. With that, you head out of the restaurant, into the busy streets of Kabukicho. It's a weekend. It's like a Friday night. Everyone's finished work. There's plenty of people coming here to the entertainment / red light district of Tokyo. Between locals and tourists, the place is absolutely heaving. Especially as we're coming into late spring and the start of summer. It's quite busy. Similarly to the night that you were out collecting money a few weeks ago, it is rainy not quite the heavy rain that it eventually ended up in that evening, but there is a drizzle in the air.
Ooh, I smell rain.
But you head to the headquarters, where you're greeted by your fellow brothers, sisters in arms. And you're informed that, again, Mr. Hayashida is waiting for the group of you to discuss a business opportunity and an opportunity for the group of you to once again prove your worth to the family.
So on the way up there, I'm gonna be like, "Hi, big brother. Hi, big sister. Hi, big brother. Hi, big sister." So on and so forth.
You have to draw attention to us everywhere we go.
It's polite.
It looks like you're just trying to ride their coattails when you try to talk to all of them like that.
No, everybody's important. Everybody does their part. Everybody should be greeted.
I don't know if everyone's important.
Most people aren't important, but that's okay. Such is life.
Foot soldiers, right?
Or the
You
ground.
guys
you
are
walk on.
like some Debbie Downers.
Mundane.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's simply their place in life.
And what do you think your place in life is?
Above others.
At the top.
And like he gives like an understanding nod, but he doesn't really understand what that's supposed to mean. So he's just like, "Got you. Okay. Roger that."
I get you. In the meanwhile, all that's happening inside his brain is there's a little mini sushi chef.
Just chopping it up.
Mini sushi chef just like making sushi with like information. Like, okay, what am I supposed to do with this?
It's like SpongeBob when it goes inside his head, it's all little U's, just like working in a restaurant that is your mind.
If this was a Yakuza minigame, Eddie's character would have his own sushi prep minigame.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It'd be like
While
little
Derek's
U's.
would be the karaoke minigame.
Oh, hell yeah. I'd be like a little Parappa the Rapper shit. You'd have to like quick time event it. You'd be like,
Oh my god,
I
yes.
love Parappa the Rapper.
Oh.
I love the karaoke minigames in Yakuza games. They're so fun.
I would play with
I love you. You love me.
You should, maybe get a hold of Yakuza 0 or something and do it on stream, because some of the side quests and stuff are fucking hilarious.
That'd be fun as hell.
That could be fun.
I might do it on stream.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
I tuned into that.
Yakuza minigame. I'm loving it already. Yakuza
Cool.
minigame.
You guys head up to the 3rd floor of the organization's headquarter building, to Hayashida's office. When you come in, as you're about to come into the office, the door kind of gets flung open, and a young man, maybe about the similar age range to yourself, comes out clutching his left hand tightly, and you can see the red soaked cloth wrapped around the pinky as he comes out.
Lose any good
He
knuckles lately?
sort of gives you a dirty look on his way past. You see him sort of quickly hurry down the stairs.
What was it, the first one or the second one? Okay, bye. Guess we'll never know.
You should apply more pressure. You're going to bleed out.
Who was that guy?
Sato is just like pressing his lips together, like, That's not a good sign.
No, it possibly means that Hayashida is in a bad mood.
Do we know who that guy was?
Said he's of a similar age to the three of you, so slightly similar to the three of you and nobody. Or nobody of note.
You know, I rather like my pinky. I think it's cute, and I don't want to lose it, so I don't want to be that guy.
Similarly, you see Suzuki take a moment and they look at their hand and use just a ridiculous amount of ornate rings on all their fingers, but their pinky is almost entirely covered. I quite like my hand.
Sato is just going to walk in. Hello, big brother. We're here because you called for us.
Oh, shit.
We'll put the fun ring.
He's gonna go ahead and bite the bullet.
You, as you come in and say that, you can see that Hayashida is looking at something that's on his desk, and you see him sort of fold it up in a white handkerchief and just casually drop it into the bin next to the desk.
Jesus.
I'm not even looking at him. I'm looking straight at big brother Hayashida.
It's good to see that some of you have been acquainted. Shut the door.
Yes, big brother. And I'm closing the door after those two get inside.
Suzuki.
When their name is said, Suzuki very politely see him kneel down, his knees together, put his hands on his thighs, and just bow. And keep his head bowed.
How have you found your new colleagues so far?
One of them seems quite adept, quite smart. The other one, mundane, but useful.
I'm in my head, I'm like, he's calling her. He's calling her mundane, but useful.
How dare you?
The other two are busy doing some minor work. The job that I have, and they'll probably join you on it later, is a bigger task.
And what is it that you wish of us?
You know that we are in the early nights of a war with the Midori Ninokiri. A war that, thanks to the information that you provided, seemed inevitable. There are a few business locales that are quite prominent money makers for the Midori. The boss has sent it down the chain that we have to apply pressure to some of these businesses. What just left the room is an example of someone who failed in applying pressure to one of those businesses.
May I ask a question?
You can.
What type of pressure? Do we want them still functional? Do we want them their reputation damaged? Do we want them shut down? Or do we simply seek control?
You have your family's business acumen.
See, when that said, they fully prostrate themselves.
Oh, formal.
The boss wants some hemorrhaging from multiple sources. Money and people. I'm going to give you a choice. You pick which one you feel suits your skill set the best. That one who left, he felt that he was the right person for a particular job and failed to deliver the expectations that the boss has for those underneath him.
Sato can't help but feel like he's missing like the underlying message. Not with the, finger cut off if you fuck up, but more like the relationship between him and Chuck's character.
The Midori's... Go ahead, Chuck.
Would... trying to think. Would there be like some way for him to recognize the last name or Akima's last name?
Either at any point you could ask to make a cunning roll, a simple cunning roll to see if you recognize the last name.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, you or Derek.
Oh,
If,
yeah, I'll make it. Sure. My guy can do big brain things. I saw I was like the currency just like yes. Do you not see it, you fool? There's been a murder. No, my mouse died. Hell, it dies at like the wrong moment. I don't want to use my touchpad.
God, Chuck doesn't have the link for Roll20.
Oh no.
Oh, I just had a handful of D4s over here. That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep.
Give me a moment. I'm launching Roll20. That's the one thing I forgot to do. I'm sorry.
I was gonna take the time.
And you said cutting?
The chat, I'll post another link for you. Cunning, yeah.
Okay, so 2d4.
I was gonna go and make a cheat for Irezumi and Fari because
yeah.
Oh no, I didn't get it. I'm dumb.
Cheat sometimes, but
I got a 4.
Many games for Irezumi.
I have a singular one. 2 and 1. So yeah, I don't understand nothing. I'm like, oh okay. Yeah, if it doesn't involve sushi at the moment, no.
Yeah, you're not as ambitious within the organization, so it makes sense that you probably wouldn't. Okay. Derek. Yomi, seeing the exchange and hearing the conversation between Haishida and Suzuki makes things sort of turn in your brain for a while. Normally, the head of the organization, its sister organization, or former sister organization, was ran by the Suzuki family. When the larger organization that this one, the Midori, and the Suzuki family were all part of, the boss of that passed away and it fell apart. A lot of the members of the Suzuki family were involved in a very violent fallout from that. There was a power vacuum. A lot of the families within the larger organization who are now their own bodies, it all fight for power. The patriarch of the Suzuki family is currently serving a life sentence in prison for actions taken during that street war. And a lot of the members of the organization were absorbed into yours.
I assume I probably would have like figured that out when Suzuki first said their name, so I've probably known that the whole time and I've just been keeping it to myself. Like,
so it's probably that act of keeping it to yourself is you see the
haha, this little peon doesn't know shit. That's what I'm thinking about.
So you probably see the potential of working with someone with that family name, which would represent the gain in Ninja.
okay.
I think that's what makes most sense from that. That you've kept it the fact that you know who they are secret because you know that there is space to climb up the ladder by being associated with them.
And I don't need Eddie's character trying to fucking one up me, you know.
the gears in my head are like trying to turn, but they're too busy making like different sushi combinations now. Like,
Seeing the confusion on your face, I'm just silently smirking to myself.
Too busy rolling the she rolls to think.
I'll work my way up the corporate ladder a little bit differently. Like, oh yes, this is my head chef. Taste his food; it's good.
The Hayashi does sort of sizing you up for a moment.
Me?
All of you. The choice I'm going to give you. The Midori, their line of business is quite different from their own. Well, as we discovered, they like to dabble in some black market dealing.
Totally thought you were gonna say
Particularly
black
in-
magic. Totally thought you were gonna say black magic. I was like, oh, we're playing L5 bargain, okay.
Black market dealings, particularly with people. They have
And
multiple
when he
revenues.
says like the black market dealings, that goes back to like the human trafficking. I'm just gonna. Sato is kind of going to be like, I could probably dissect somebody pretty good.
See?
It's not that different than a fish.
Mundane but useful.
Maybe you show those skills.
Oh, and Sato is like wide-eyed. Oh, I didn't mean to say that out loud. I'm sorry, big brother.
Fine. I think with their business and human trafficking, they have ties to some organ dealings, and they run a few prostitution rings within Kabukicho under the guise of, hostess clubs and strip bars.
And that
As
just
well.
brings Sato back to like the rumors we heard about this place. Like, and then he's gonna look at Derek's character. It's like, you know something about this, don't you?
You say that to me, or is that like just a
No. just the look of like, you know something about prostitution.
Probably calling you a hooker.
I must
No,
have
not like
Turns
that.
into a frown.
It's more like you know something about this. You probably got your hands dirty with this type of information.
Definitely.
I must assume with these dealings, we can assume they have much of the local authorities under their payroll.
Any organization that wants themselves to be treated seriously has some pull within local authorities.
Do we know if they have any disgruntled contacts that can maybe be pressured?
That could be an approach that you choose to look into.
These jobs that need doing. What's the highest profile individual that we need to hit?
Now you're asking good questions. Let me bring up my name generator. Japanese. One of the rising stars amongst their organization is a man named Takanaka Orochi. He seems to be making a name for himself as being somewhat of a legitimate front for the Midori. He has a few hostess clubs in the east side of Kabukicho. It being the new craze within the city, he got in there quite early. Rumour has it that even most of his girls aren't even forced to be there.
Is prostitution legal in Japan at this point in time? I don't remember.
Probably
That it was frowned upon.
a
It's always
grey
been frowned
area.
upon.
Yeah. I think within certain locations it's overlooked. Like the entertainment district.
Well, then it's him will make the look the dirtiest.
Ambitious. But in the right way. Sasuke, you have a lineage to uphold. How do you feel about your new colleague's chosen target for this job?
It feels like the most practical approach. And it'll give us a chance to hurt somebody, which is always fun.
I see that you have your mother's pastimes.
Well, some children learn to read.
And how about you, fishmonger?
Anything for the family. I'm gonna give like the typical grunt response. Anything for the family.
Like when you just like max Ash or Jesus Christ, mash X on the dialogue tree. Like yeah. Let me get through
Anything
this.
for the
Yeah.
family.
Yeah, anything for the family. I haven't seen that option yet. Let's go down that tree. Let's see where that goes.
Doesn't matter, I'm not reading anyway.
I'm just trying to unlock your buddy quest.
But yeah, Sato is just going to respond with like the typical grunt response of, "We'll get it done."
That's what I like to hear. You.
Wait. He's also going to follow that up with I forgot the name of the triad, the Chinese triad guy.
Shu Hao.
Yeah, Shu Hao. He's going to bring up how Mr. Shu Hao had took a liking to him, and how he's planning to visit his restaurant. We'll keep bringing in potential partnerships for the family, one way or another, violence or through peaceful means, big brother.
Keeping the old man happy isn't a bad idea. At least for now. I recommend that you do your legwork first before you do anything too brash. That's what happened to the previous person that you've seen leave the room.
Roger that, big brother.
You're dismissed.
Get up and leave the room.
Sato was gonna bow. Thank you for having us, big brother. And he's gonna leave.
Suzuki slowly rises. They press out the creases in their pants, nod once more, and leave.
How obviously Yakuza are you, Suzuki?
To somebody who knows, they can probably assume, but flamboyant is what most are going to pick up. Like, the pants themselves almost flare out, and with the shirt almost appearing as a blouse, it could go either way. Especially as, even with his exposed, none of his tattoos are visible.
Yeah. So
If it wasn't for the tattoo, Sato would look like a regular person.
Yeah. I think out of the 5 characters, I think the 3 of you are probably the 3 that look least. I know Will was actually the only one out of the 4 previously who outwardly looked like a Yakuza in like dress.
Yeah.
How you'd expect, with the shirt with the sleeves rolled up so the tattoos were poking out.
Yeah.
And
Sunglasses inside, popped,
Yeah.
popped, all that stuff.
No, Sato does not look like that. He looks like a man who works.
Yeah.
He has on a like the Komodo top with like a with the long tight shirts that goes all the way up to his wrists, because he's like, okay, I got to make sure that nothing get up in my sleeves while I'm
gotta
eating
hide.
sushi and stuff. Yeah, everything is covered. He wears slacks and he has like worker shoes, not even like fancy shoes, worker shoes, non-slip shoes.
I stopped dressing like a karaoke hostess and started dressing like a businesswoman.
Yeah, no, very much almost more proper kabuki style presentation for Suzuki. Their features are very androgynous, but the presentation is very feminine and flowery.
You're almost begging someone to pick a fight with you.
Yes, almost. Yeah.
I look like I belong in the kitchen.
Then the 3 of you head out of the office and close the door behind you.
Roger that, sir, and I'm gonna close the door. Click.
And yeah, head back downstairs out through the headquarters is busy with people coming and going at this time of night.
So I'm
It's
going to
been-
wait till we get out of earshot before I turn to Chuck's character. So you're a guy?
They take a deep breath. Then they look to your character. I'm going to need you to stop asking stupid questions if our business relationship is going to continue. What I am, what I identify as, is my own business and not yours.
Yeah, get wrecked, scrub.
And Sato just looks so confused. He like if you seen the meme with the math floating around one woman's head, that's what Sato's look like right now. He's like 1 + 1 = 2. If you put water on a plant, it grows. The sun comes up, the moon comes out at night. He's like doing like the biggest math problem in his head, trying to like understand what the hell.
He's a simple man. It's Sato. Just
Just
wants,
One day.
don't get it.
But
just wants to
useful.
prep fish.
He's gonna make like that Jackie Chan face, like what the fuck? He's gonna make the Jackie Chan what face?
Prep fish and cook rice, that's Sato.
Yeah, just cooking in general is Sato.
So, Miss Takana Orchi. Do we know his schedule?
We can find out his schedule if you want to take him outside of business hours.
I think that would be the best approach.
So this is going to be a cunning challenge, an extended cunning challenge. You've aimed high. Like, Yomi, you've picked, like, the target you've picked isn't like one of the senior ranking members of the Midori, but they outrank you as a Yakuza. They are at least 2 or 3 steps above you.
Oh, look at Chuck's room. I'm sorry.
I didn't fall to my chair.
Are you okay?
And like,
Yeah.
you're right.
That's why I said look at Chuck's room.
I thought you
Anyone-
did that on purpose.
No,
Everybody-
I was trying to pick up a die and my chair went down.
That's why I said look at Chuck's room.
Oh,
Nobody
God.
heard.
Oh man.
I'm good.
You're all good. All
Yep.
good.
Clip it.
We'll clip it for later.
Clip it. Clip it. No, I'm clipping it now. Don't worry about it. Just keep going. That's why I was like, look at Chuck.
I mean, yeah, that was on purpose. That was totally. Yep.
Yeah. The only higher target that you could have picked would have been someone that sits on the board of that organization. This guy is probably on that. In a few months' time, if this war goes their way, he'll get bumped up. And so you're aiming to take him right down. Finding out
Sorry, I'm clipping it.
Finding out his schedule is not going to be an easy task. And there'll probably be a few things that get in the way of it. And for that reason, I'm going to go big here. I'm going to set the difficulty of this challenge as dangerous,
Oh shit.
which is the highest level. Yep. And we
Okay, so it's dangerous. It's the highest channel, highest rating. I was listening. I was paying attention. I swear.
Yep. So
I'm not gonna make none of these rolls. I will leave it up to somebody else who has
I
better
have
cutting.
an idea of like a good place to start.
okay, so then you can roll first. You're cunning.
Well, Chuck, do you have better cunning than I do, or do
What's
I
your
have
cunning?
to do it? I have
What's
3.
your cunning? No, we have the same.
Okay. Then I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll go ahead and do it then.
Who has the highest cunning out of you yet? I think it might actually be Will. I think he's got 4.
Oh shit.
But he's busy doing some other minor jobs in the family, as is Kieran's character. Okay, so yeah, roll your 3. This is not going to be fun for you.
No, it's not.
Oh, I should have taken the roll.
Yeah. So you're going to end up 15.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, you. Well, tell me where you planned on starting out your investigation, and I'll tell you where it's going wrong.
My plan was to start working my way into his circle of girls and get to know them and like start infiltrating, like a long, slow infiltration process.
Okay. Yeah.
You don't fit the club aesthetic.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, there's a few things there that probably really frustrate the fuck out of you. That being one of them. Yeah, you try and get in. Initially, you apply to work in one of the clubs, and that is pretty much the response that you get. You're too uptight for them. You don't fit the laid back, fun-loving aesthetic that they have.
Use uptight.
We're looking for more bimbo characters, not Karens.
Pretty much, you feel more like a the flat tell you feel more like a karaoke hostess than hostess club hostess, which is pretty much a kind of nice way of telling you that you're not hot enough for the club.
I'll burn this whole goddamn place down.
Probably pisses you off quite a bit. So that'll be the 4. So that'll be done. They had bonuses to this. 7 points of fatigue. So
Ow.
Oh, can I take a shot at it? I have an idea.
yeah, you can all take shots at it. The 3 that's there gonna hurt even more.
Oh, no.
Is after failing at one of the clubs, you start to maybe try and hang around with some of the hostesses that work in the clubs, to find that all of them are very much lips are sealed when it comes to talking about business to outsiders. They don't talk about their boss. They don't talk about any of the associates of their boss. And all they seem to want to talk about is mundane, bimbo-y, girly shit that for your character,
It's
like
too
you have
banal.
ambition. Yeah, it's like mind-numbingly
How
painful
my wife
for you.
describes some of the people that she works with, like they literally just talk about like vacations, cars, purses, like the most just banal shit ever.
Yeah.
And she's like, where's the substance to these people? That's probably how I feel right now.
They might talk about some of the clients that come in that buy them nice things and stuff like that, but yeah, it's generally quite frustrating for you. And that is another. Thank you. That's another 5 points.
Hi, Kaylee!
I am now fatigued. Hi, Kaylee.
Hi, Kaylee.
She can't hear you.
Aw.
Oh. What if I like shout really loud?
No, you're just gonna
Yeah,
hurt
so-
Andy.
After a night of trying to get in with these people, you're mentally burnt out. You're gonna have to go chill somewhere, maybe have a night out of your own, take some of that stress off, leave it up to your companions to maybe start finding a way in. But yeah, you can't make any more cunning rolls to
Instead of
in.
trying to get in, What about if we just watched and made note of the clients going in and out? Is there anybody of note, anybody of importance?
Okay, so you're gonna take the stakeout approach.
Yep, just taking note of who's going in and out and seeing if there's anybody noteworthy.
Okay. Then
Not
you
even
can roll.
necessary. Not even necessary family, but political affiliations,
Yeah, like famous people, politicians,
famous people,
cops,
politicians,
whatever.
cops. Like making a note of those people who are going in and out. What kind of roll do I need?
Cunning.
Okay.
I'm so sorry for you, dear.
All right.
Jesus, Andy.
Yeah. Chuck might be able to do something here.
No.
Or not. Roll 20 hates you guys.
Dude.
Yep.
Well, at least you guys are like lowering the dice roll for me, so I can be like, yeah, I'm here with my sushi.
That's a good point. You are making it easier for Eddie when it gets round to him.
RNG states that it doesn't matter, but I mean, maybe he'll get 2 4s, you know?
I'm rolling my own dice from now on. I am done with roll 20. Done.
See, this is why I was tempted to make a sheet in Fairy. The Fairy dice roller seems a little bit kinder to players.
I'll put a goddamn camera on my dice. I don't care. I'm done with roll 20.
Cool. Yeah, that's gonna go bad for you as well. Maybe you've picked, like as Hayashida was telling you, Orochi owns multiple hostess clubs, and they all cater for different clientele. You have. You've
Give
probably
Chuck back Kubo. I'm sorry.
You've accidentally picked the most mundane, as you would put it, club, where it probably caters to your everyday average people.
Yep.
It's probably the club that's the most legitimate as well.
There's I hear Mama calling for you. Love you.
And so you end up going all out on this.
Go ahead. Right, upstairs.
You end up spending your whole night.
Upstairs. Okay, go ahead. Alright, spending my whole night
watching this one club for no one interesting to ever pass the doors in or out. So that is going to be 7 plus 5, 12 fatigue.
Oh, that is all of my fatigue.
So yeah, you probably end up falling asleep at the wheel of the car that you've been observing the club from. For absolutely no physical gain. There has been, because I rolled a 1 there, so I am taking a little tiny notch out of the pool associated with this, but the insight that it's probably giving you is there are multiple layers to Orochi's business, and he has his business covered pretty good.
Got you.
It's like an onion.
All right, Andy, for me.
The layers.
So, Andy, for me, I want to go to like the most luxury, the most fancy one of his clubs, and get in as like a personal sushi chef, or like, you know how they have like bathrooms and there's like that one guy just sitting there like, hey, you want sushi? I got you. And make it
What are you, a bathroom sushi attendant?
not a bathroom sushi attendant, like a personal back room sushi attendant. Like, yes, like one of those, like one of the high luxury ones where people are like chilling and stuff. They're like, yeah, I want some sushi. Hey, look me up a spider roll. Got you, boss.
I want to know what it's like in Eddie's world.
I'm very innocent. I can promise you, very innocent.
You weren't innocent 2 weeks ago when you were suggesting that there was a certain type.
Well, we need to bring that up again.
Look, it scales, okay? It's like really demented and then like really innocent. There's no in between.
Okay, Eddie, give me that cunning roll.
All right, let's get in as a sushi chef boy. Can I bump my 2 to 3?
You could, and that was actually an option.
Yeah, I'm gonna bump my 2 to 3.
yeah, but I don't have. I want to spend all my fucking geary.
Okay.
Because I'm at currently 6, so I'm gonna take that down to 5.
Okay. So what are you doing with that giri?
Am I really sneaking in to a fucking club just to make sushi?
Agent 47, your mission this time is to create a perfect spring roll and deliver it to the client.
You're like I know I can make sushi and stuff, and I love it, but I'm a fucking yakuza. Why the fuck am I sneaking into a club?
So yeah, I'm gonna use my 3 to block out their 3.
Okay, right. Are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah, I'm 100% positive. I have like no cunning, so I'm blocking. I'm using my 3 to block their 3.
Yeah.
It won't help us all if we're all knocked out.
Okay.
I can try again.
No, yeah, you could try again. Okay, so yeah, nothing really. You don't get in, or if you do get in, you don't really find anything interesting. At least not from that initial interaction.
Right. So I'm just gonna assume like I got the job. It's just nothing happened.
Yeah, they don't trust you enough yet to put you with anybody important or anything like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna try again. Maybe this time I get like bigger clients. Do I want to bump that up to a 4?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna bump it up to a 4 because we need information.
Okay.
So I'm just like, I'm really still here working, trying to get information. Oh God, I can't. Oh God, I cannot risk anymore. Ooh, fuck.
Yep. So you're spending that 4 first. You're wanting to chip away at this investigation. So you're doing a whopping 2 points. Not gonna do much.
Well, I'm about to be fatigued with you, boy. I tried. Roll 20 does not like me today. That and I need one more ninja before I have to get my fucking finger. Well, no, 2 more before I have to get a finger cut off.
That's why I don't want to spend all my geary.
Oh. Okay.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good.
Again, you're new. Your first night on the job. They're keeping you away from anybody important, but you get a sense, at least, that this is one of the clubs that big business happens in. Just that you've been kept away from it. But they keep you on your feet all night. This is like, you work for your old man, you work on that street vendor thing, you do legwork for your own Yakuza organization. This is probably the hardest night's work you've ever done because these guys run you fucking ragged. Like, you're barely even cooking, you're helping some other guy do all the stuff. He's probably not doing stuff to your standard as well, and it just
So I'm just like getting irritated, like you're fucking with all of this.
Yeah.
This is
The whole
gas
night
station sushi.
Fuck this shit. And yeah, you end up taking 10 points of fatigue.
So I have resistance. So do I reduce both of them down to 8?
For each load of that, each 3, yeah. So you're getting 8 points.
Oh God, I hit 0 still. Fuck.
And this is. Yeah, it's also taken some damage, but yeah, I've already told you what you've uncovered from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we're all burnt
Yeah.
out.
All
Yeah.
burnt out. Your
Sitting at
first
a
night of
diner at 3 a.m. Like,
Yep. So what did you do?
Yeah, so we're all sitting around the table like, so what do you guys find out?
these bitches were the most trifling ass motherfuckers that I've ever met. You know what it's like to talk to a fucking wall like that? I was about to go fucking commit seppuku.
I look at Chuck. What about you?
They were all very mundane.
You fell asleep at the wheel.
Possibly.
I see the saliva on your corner of your mouth.
No, you do not. Do not lie like that. My presentation is perfect.
It's right there. Might want to wipe at it. Me, I'm gonna like take off the Komodo shirt and show how like dirty it is. I didn't make a single fucking piece of sushi. I was sitting behind some fucking whack ass trying to fucking follow along with his bullshit instructions. Man couldn't even tell a fucking roll from a fucking shred. But I did get some information. So there's business going on at the one I'm working at. Big business, a lot of bigger clients. Is just, since I'm new, they're keeping me away from a lot of stuff, but I need to rest. I'm tired.
Did you recognize any?
They kept me away from a lot of business and kept me with an incompetent person to keep me on my feet. I've been standing for 10 hours.
Your legs must be quite exquisite.
Yeah, I'm a pretty big guy.
I kind of look under the table.
I'm like uncomfortable and my face is like slowly getting red. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
That one's gonna
Yeah,
follow
very
you
nice.
home. Like a dog.
All right, Andy, so how do we recover fatigue? Since we're all nearly about to like pass out.
Sleep. You'll regain an amount equal to your relevant trait rating.
How about we regroup here tomorrow? Agree?
Yeah.
I approve.
All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I'm gonna get up like real tired and just like shrug my way out the door. Like I'm shambling like a zombie. Good news is I'm back to full health, but my fatigue is now at 2. So when tomorrow comes around, I'm gonna be like one of the first ones here. It was just gonna be like rubbing my face, just like, oh, I really don't want to start this work day.
So how do we roll to get back to fatigue?
You don't. You just
you
whatever
get-
your rate is, you just
Yeah,
add that back.
So whatever the cunning is going to be what I get back.
Yep.
Okay. So Akimo will already be there, but not like it will be off in the corner, very quietly and very articulately cleaning their face and reapplying their makeup.
So Andy, since you said that this is dangerous, since I got some information to help narrow it down, will that decrease the difficulty? Since we know where to look now. No.
No.
Damn.
No.
All right, who wants to roll first? It's not me. I'm going last, so I'm looking at
You
you
can-
and you and
You
Chuck.
can take a few days to recover. It's
You
not like
can?
D&D where everything has to happen like constantly. You guys are free to be like, yeah, I'm gonna take a few nights to recoup and then try hitting this again.
We gotta come back 3 days from now. I can't. We gotta do 3 days from now. I need to be at peak
Then
condition.
if that's the case, Suzuki would just literally obviously spend the 3 days sleeping, but just even will continue to just watch this new place.
Cool. Yep.
For all 3 days.
Yeah,
Just
I'm gonna be
literally-
sleeping.
Just people watching.
Over the
I'm
3 days, you're-
sleeping, working at home, helping my dad. My next shift isn't until 3 days. It's okay.
yeah. Like, while you're watching over the 3 days, you're not really taking in
Yeah.
what's going on. You're just wanting to be present there.
Yep.
Cool. And Kiyomi, are you still trying to get a job in there? Or are you looking for another way in?
Well, now that we have like a better idea of where it is that we need to be focusing at, I'm gonna be like actually going in the next 3 days as a guest, like as a visitor, dressing up like just a dumb bimbo girl that's just there looking for a good time. And I'm gonna be trying to like get a feel for the place and see how people act in it. Not necessarily like something strenuous, but I definitely want to start figuring out what the difference is between where I am and where this place is and how to get there.
Okay. Yeah. So would you say that you are
I'm partying.
partying, trying to seduce or charm
Yeah, definitely.
some of the clientele? Okay.
I would say that I'm gonna be doing that once I make my next roll, I think.
Cool. But yeah, you've got the Gumo as your major element.
So that gives me reroll 1 dice from attempting to seduce or charm another, and +2 damage from discrete weapons, such as knives, garrots, and poisons.
Yeah.
And also I have the Kitsune for the minor, which is a +1 composure damage for seduction.
Yeah, but we are.
I have an idea, Andy. So on the 4th day,
Wait, he was saying something that I needed to hear.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
We are. It's an investigation. You're technically still using your cunning to do it.
To be honest
so
with
you're
you, it does say that it is cunning.
Yeah.
Or oh no, sorry,
no,
that's the flavor. That's the flavor text
Yeah.
for it. Got it. Okay, misunderstood.
Yeah.
Got it.
But yeah, it's composure. Yeah, composure for damage for seduction.
Composure is social. My bad.
The major element for a Kitsune is the cunning. Covers the cunning aspect of it better. Chuck, what tattoos do you have?
I have the Spider Demoness and the Okami Mask.
Okay, so which one is your major one?
The Spider Demoness.
Okay, so but you're still observing the place. You're not actively going in and
Nope.
socializing.
Well, specifically, they'll specifically looking to see if anything, they're not watching people anymore so much as they're seeing any particularly stressed or broken down looking hostesses taking a break outside.
Okay. Then, yeah, Derek, you want to go first again?
Okay. So I get to re-roll if it does not go the way that I want it to. Oh, I'm re-rolling that one.
Yeah.
I still got a 1.
Oh boy.
God.
I'm
3
gonna
and
spend
4
a
isn't-
Geary to make that 3 into a 4.
Okay. Let me roll my 4d4.
Oh my God.
I don't appreciate the GM bias that's coming from Roll20. Like, I'm not sure who we need to talk to, but this is uncalled for. I feel like we are being singled out by the Roll20 Corporation, and I'm not okay with it.
Roll20 heard all the shit DMDM Studios has been talking about their stuff, and now they're taking revenge.
Yep.
How much
Yeah, you
damage
go
am I
for it.
taking from one of those fours?
7.
I will take one and block the other.
Okay. So,
We said 3 days, right? We were waiting for 3 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
We
so
all should be like that.
I'm not burnt out again yet. That's good.
so yeah. Thing 1, so you're doing a full 4. You're taking 1 point from yourself, from the 1, and the investigation is also taking another 1 from. Okay. After a few days, you kind of de-stress yourself. Sota has pointed you in the direction of a more promising club. You head in. Dress like you're there for a night out. You start flirting with some of the clientele. What hurts you, frustrates you, is obviously some of the guys are, only there for a good time and aren't too chatty. And some of the hostesses that work there kind of cut in and make it difficult for you to kind of get the information because
It's
it's their job,
Yeah.
not yours. Yeah. But yeah, there are a few influential clients in here. Nothing too groundbreaking at the minute. No politicians or police inspectors or anything like that. But you're talking prominent business people in Tokyo. People who can invest money into new business opportunities. The sort of business opportunities that Orochi and the Midori organization could provide for very cheap in terms of labour costs, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Chuck, ready? Which one of you would like to go next?
Chuck, I'm not going. I'm last. I have the worst rolls.
You have the worst.
It's the worst stat for this. I have the worst stat.
I
for
think
this.
this investigation would have been easier with 5 of you, because then you could have
Mm.
hammered that dice pool down.
So,
and I did-
with Suzuki's watching with everything, is there any hostesses that stand out as actually affiliated with the Midori organization versus just working girls?
You can again give me a cunning roll.
Okay.
You're looking for signs, maybe tattoos.
It's gonna give me a shitty roll anyways.
If you can find one, we can just kidnap her. Call that a day.
Ooh,
Oh, thank God.
Yes.
yeah, cool. Okay. So, you've noticed Derek and Eddie have been spending giri, and that allows you to add a +1 to a dice roll.
Okay.
Your character's fresh. You've got no ninja. You've got full 7 giri.
Yep.
World is your oyster at the minute.
Okay.
2s don't do anything. 1s don't do
What?
anything. But
One's hurt
you
you.
can make a 2 with
One's hurt
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, one's hurt you. I'm sorry.
What does a 1 do?
Hurts you.
You take a point of whatever pool of damage it is from a wound.
Okay, so for that I would take, since it was cunning, I would take fatigue.
Yep, 1 point
Okay.
of fatigue from that.
All right. But then overall, I still beat the 6 with the 7, correct?
You go off the
Uh,
highest face, not off of. When
Yeah,
you're doing,
so
go ahead. You made it. Let me explain.
yeah. So you're kind of spending back and forth
Okay.
here. So the player always goes first. You can
Yep.
choose to spend that 4 to do essentially damage in this investigation. So you're uncovering information. With a 4, the damage is equal to the full trait,
Okay.
plus any bonuses that you might have from equipment or tattoos. With the 3, you can still do damage, but it's only half.
Okay.
The defensive option is you can spend your dice to cancel out theirs. So you can spend a 4 to cancel out a 4 or a 3, but you can only cancel out 3s with each other. You're not able to cancel out a 4 with a 3. 2s don't do anything, they're just a fail, but they're not a dramatic fail.
Okay.
And then, as I said, 1s, you stress yourself out, you hurt yourself,
Okay.
or whatever, in the process of doing whatever it is you're doing.
All right. So ultimately, what I'd like to do is whatever way I need to do to succeed on this, to find said hostess with said affiliation.
So you probably want to spend that 4 to uncover more information then.
Yep. Right, so then I'll spend the 4 to uncover more information.
Yep. Okay. As you're observing the club, probably maybe after one of your companions is headed inside. So like the club in this night, this particular club in this night probably has Kiyomi and Sato inside. One is working, the other one is playing the crowd for information while you're outside observing. You catch a glimpse of one of the hostesses being a little bit loud about a particular client inside. She doesn't mention any names. But she's very upset. She's running her mouth about how she doesn't care how it will affect the organization that she doesn't want to do what this client is asking. With a figure that you can't see, this figure sort of standing in the doorway out of your line of sight.
Yeah.
But you can see the hostess outside in the street, very upset over the situation. The thing that's making it difficult for you, the thing that I'm going to spend the 3 to do fatigue damage on you, is the fact that you can't see who it is that she's speaking to. It's frustrating, and you're going to take 5 points of fatigue damage from it. Now you have a choice. Normally the 2s don't do anything, but you could spend a point of Giri to bump that 2 up to a 3 and do a little bit more damage.
Yes, I would like to do that. Is there something specific? Can I approach the hostess?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you tell me how you're wanting to spend it.
So Suzuki will essentially walk to wherever they are, and they'll be walking in. And as they're not going inside, they're staying outside. But if the hostess is outside, just be casually walking up, applying their makeup as they're going up, and it'll just stop and go. You are quite appealing to look at.
You see her sort of... She kind of turns on her heel and sort of sizes you up for a moment, like... And you can tell by the way she looks at you, she's not quite sure, you know, if she should take it as another woman telling her that she's pretty, or if you're some creepy guy.
Because, is this look apparent on her face?
Yep.
Please do not. You are not my type. I was just commenting on your beauty.
Oh, thank you.
Are we in an alley? Are we
She's still kind of like whoever she was talking to at the doors probably headed back inside, and she's still outside.
so she's
she was-
still there?
Yeah, she's probably in the middle of like maybe getting a cigarette out of her handbag or something after the door was closed.
Is there what's around here?
Other
Specifically-
nightclubs and
No,
there's
but
tons.
like, is there trash can, bricks?
There's tons
what's
of
around here?
alleyways and stuff with trash cans and things in them.
Is there anything heavy?
That you intend to knock her out with.
You know where this is going.
Yeah. We'll come back to this in a second then.
Yeah.
Eddie, what are you doing inside? The hell
Oh,
was this
I was
investigation?
gonna come help Chuck up.
I don't think you know this
And
is
be like,
happening.
You won't know this is happening. You'll be inside working.
damn, I'll be like, yeah, I'm on my way out. Just like my shift is over. I didn't get any information. See Chuck just like talking to her, like, oh hey, Kagome, something like that. You know what I mean?
To the hostess or to Chuck's character?
to the hostess, be like, oh hey, Kagome,
Okay.
and see if I can like get her to like seeing that she's talking to Chuck. See if I can get her to like clear that she's stressed. She got a cigarette in her hand. One of our brothers smoke a lot, so be like, hey, Kagome, is this person bothering you? How about I take you out and get some sushi together? Today has been rough. Let me tell you about this one client. You know what I mean?
Chuck. Okay.
So here's my 2d4. Yes! 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 I got an 8. I got an 8, the flirt.
I'm gonna hit Eddie with that brick instead.
What the fuck?
Ooh.
You're shitting me.
How do you want this to go? What is your first move with those two fours, Eddie?
happening?
What the fuck?
Doji Kaito all over again, Eddie!
Oh, it is Doji Kaito all over again, you bastard. I'm gonna put a leash on the boy.
Eddie, what are your two tattoos? Oh wait, one of them's a crane. What's the?
It's Crane and Sakura.
Okay, that's where your soul comes from. Okay.
So, like, even if I just go out and I'm all attached, she could just block me and be like, no, Sato, you're girl.
Okay.
And if I block it, nothing happened. Oh, I can try again. Yeah, I'm blocking both of the fours.
Okay, so
you don't always get her on the first try. And blocking with all
Yeah,
the
no,
fours.
she'll blow you off. She's like, you're. Why don't you just go back inside and serve sushi to all those rich assholes like that mother? She starts to kind of mumble and rant to herself about whoever the client was under her breath. And we'll jump back to Derek inside.
I have one fatigue left.
Risk it for the biscuit, because that's what I'm going to do next round.
Okay. I am working the crowd, as we said. I think that I would like to try and find my way into the VIP section without incurring too much problem. At least at first. I'm assuming that whatever damage is going to be me getting run out, but hopefully I can figure something out before I get ran through.
Okay.
I don't like the way you said that.
God damn it.
Somebody clip that. Don't you make that face at me, Derek. You know it's funny.
No, it's good.
I love it.
Sometimes you're the hammer, sometimes you're the nail.
Yeah. Yep.
I love you.
You try. Okay, they've done a little bit of damage here as well, to themselves. You try and get into the VIP room. Okay. The bouncer blocks you. They're like, we've been watching you all night. You've been trying to hustle the clients that are in here. Our girls have been complaining about you all night. You ain't getting in the back room. To the point where things escalate enough that while you're trying to get into the back room, the bouncer has to manhandle you and take you outside. But you manage to kick open the curtain just a little bit, catch a glimpse where you maybe think, just maybe, that there is a city judge in that back VIP room. Just maybe that's what you've seen. For that split second, the curtain was open. But your ass gets dragged out and you get dumped on the street.
So I think Chuck's character sees me just getting like, whee! Like thrown.
Two of you just see her getting kicked out onto the street.
Jeez, people are.
Fuck your dingy ass club! Y'all a bunch of hoes anyway!
Alright, Chuck, wingman me. Make her scared to walk the streets at night.
You walked in the middle of my plan, motherfucker. You don't get to tell me what to do. Lost your damn mind.
Wingman me, Chuck.
Are we back to me, Eddie? Or
Yes, it's back to you.
Andy?
Yeah, back to you. Back
Kill
to
the
you.
bouncer!
Ooh, Eddie.
Wingman me, come on, be a bro. Come on, big bro. Big bro me.
It's a pro and it never ends up well for us.
You can big bro for me. Come on, trust me.
No.
Trust me this one time.
No.
Trust me this one time. I just
one
pulled out
time,
the
Back
cord.
to all the
It
times in
never
L5R.
turns out.
I'm thinking back
It
to all
never
the times in
turns out,
L5R
Eddie.
when he just got us into like the thickest of shit.
All the time.
Only twice. Only twice.
No. This is an intervention. Stop it.
Get some help.
We are your friends. Stop it. Back to the game.
Just
I'm
try
gonna
to stop you
stab
from
this.
knocking this poor
I'm gonna-
lady out.
Nope, I'm gonna stab this bitch in the throat.
Get her.
What?
Yep.
In the middle of a busy Tokyo street.
Oh, is it busy? Are we? I thought we were in the alley. Oh, okay. Hold on.
That's why I said help me get her to come walk the street with me.
Oh,
You're in front of a club?
Oh no, I thought we were like in a side alley, secluded.
I did too, for the
No.
record.
That's why I
Yeah.
told you to help me get her to come with me so that way you can, kidnap her, just not kill her.
Seeing how she isn't enjoying her interaction. Do you need help in getting away from this individual?
You're trying to be charming?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. So that you can reroll one of your dice if it fucks up.
This is still cunning, correct?
Yep.
Don't fuck me, D roll 20. Don't.
Do it. Do
It
it.
probably will. That's
Do
all
it.
it does.
Do it. Roll 20. Get my revenge for me. Do it.
Revenge? What are you
Oh,
talking about, revenge?
I'll re-roll that too.
Oh yeah. Make it a 3 so you can cancel out that damage. Ooh, yeah! Let's go!
Okay.
Finally a good roll.
So
Hell yeah.
cancelling out their free.
Oh, that's just a fuck you roll right there. Boom!
They're taking 2 points themselves. And then yeah, okay. You're probably not going to have to knock her out or anything like that. Everything sort of comes into perfect harmony at this moment in time, where she leans down to help Derek's character up. God, we're gonna have to get the names on the.
I don't remember my own character's name, to be honest with you. I have to remind myself at the beginning of each session, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. So she'll actually lean down to help heal me up. And she'll cuss Sato out. She'll tell him to go and do his job. She's done for the night. And she'll start she'll kind of shove him towards the door back to the club. The three of us girls should just go and grab a drink somewhere. And she starts to just kind of run her mouth about how the judge, who's currently in the nightclub in the VIP room, she'll name drop. Bring up my handy dandy name generator.
Kazuma Hirigashi. I'm sorry, I had Pumo name generator too. That's why I got Kagome from. Kazuma Hirigashi.
What was that name?
Kazuma Hirigashi.
Kazuma Hirigashi.
I have a name generator. That's why I said Kagome.
Kazuma.
You want me to spell it for you? I can DM it to you.
Yeah, you can drop it in the Discord for people.
Yeah, I got you.
So Kazuma would be the surname. Starts ranting about Judge Kazuma, how he makes a big deal about in the newspapers and stuff about being against organized crime and the American sickness, which is a term in Japanese for violence in youth. That's what Americans are known for, is being violent.
Yep.
Children. But he comes to the fucking hostess clubs and he always tries to pull shit, and club owner Orochi overlooks it, as do all the fucking bouncers, because they're all Yakuza wannabes, and she's doesn't shut the fuck up the entire way to a new bar or club for you guys to go get anything.
Okay, so since I get fucking dumped, I'm gonna make my way back inside. Hopefully, but do I hear about the judge?
You probably catch. Yeah, she's not being quiet about it. You probably catch snippets of it as you're heading back inside.
Okay,
unless you're like, nah, fuck this shit, I'm away somewhere else. But yeah, you'll catch snippets of it. The other two, you'll get the full thing.
Got you. So as I'm heading inside, ponytail up, I'm like, oh yeah, it's really about time to get to work. So I'm heading over towards the VIP lounge. I'm supposed to be the sushi chef for the night for Mr. Hirigashi. I'm shy, I'm nervous, I know I'm the new guy, and so it's just I'm like, oh god, I gotta test my skill. I gotta make sure I look good.
Okay, this is a good point to take a break.
Cool.
So shit is probably about to go down on him.
I'm about to get kicked out. No, you're in the kitchen. No, please.
All right.
I just want one physical role.
We're going to take a quick 5-minute break, and we will return with more Irezumi.
back in, everybody. We sure appreciate your patience and waiting. We are going to get right back on into it.
Okay. Eddie.
Oh yes. So yeah, I'm walking up towards the VIP area. I'm the chef for the night. Excuse me. Trying to make my way in. Like a name drop too to make it seem more plausible.
Give me an etiquette roll.
Oh, I can do that. I can definitely do that for you. That's a 3.
This is just not great.
I'm-
This is just not great.
Oh, nice.
This is
He has to roll a 2d4, so let me see how his look. Come on, Andy.
this is a simple roll.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So a 3 is all you need.
Okay.
There's probably a moment though where you think, nah, he's not gonna let me in. And then the bouncer just sort of pulls the curtain back.
Finally, physical rolls for sushi making. So I'm gonna step inside. Hello, gentlemen. Hello, ladies. My name is Satu Kazu, and I'm going to be your sushi chef for the night. And I'm clearly nervous, hence why I'm mispronouncing my last name as I step over towards the bar area. And with like extreme efficiency, because I was here, like I was with the other guy the other day, make everything how it's supposed to be when it comes to making sushi.
Yeah. Give me another etiquette roll.
All right. Now I feel like hot shit. Because it's like, yeah, I'm behind. Yeah.
There you
what the fuck I'm
go.
doing. I know what I'm doing. I'm hot shit.
That's a point of ninja. But tell me what makes it so good for the judge and everyone else in the room.
It's not the regular bullshit that they've been getting. This is years of study, years of dedication, and just art personified in this meal. If it wasn't for the fact that I was like a lowly nobody, I would be a culinary genius.
In the room, along with there's 3 or 4 hostesses in here. The judge and a tall, well-dressed man who has his head cleanly shaved, like chucks. Like you can see the light sort of gleam off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Wearing a fine shirt. The top 3 buttons are maybe undone in it. You can just about see the tattoo poking out. The suit's like an Armani suit or something like that he's wearing. And you reckon this is probably Tekanaka Orochi. And the judge sort of turns to him and laughs like, Orochi, you finally fired that useless piece of shit that you had cooking for you. You realise that the finest place needs to have the best women, best drink, and best food.
Just like it's like my ego is like slowly getting pumped up with like inflation.
Bicycle pump.
Orochi sort of looks at you. We hired this one a few nights ago. I don't remember asking for him to come in and make you sushi though. What happened to the actual chef boy?
I was told I was going to get room 104 in the VIP lounge, and I'm like checking for like the piece of paper. Is this not room 104, sir?
It isn't, but you make some pretty good food. Where'd you learn how to cook?
Oh, for my father, sir. But I'll go, sir. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. I thought this was the room I was supposed to be serving. And I'm like grabbing my things, getting ready to leave.
He'll watch you gather your stuff. And wait until you leave before one of the hostesses comes out and she sort of taps you on the shoulder and gives you a business card with Orochi's business number on it.
Oh.
The boss wants you to give him a call later.
Yes. And I'm like doing deep bows. And I'm gonna take the supplies that I clearly just stolen with like great finesse and just like leave through the back kitchen. So yeah, I guess like I'm gonna add like proper sushi gear now to my sheet for flavor.
Okay. The two finer halves of this operation. This hostess is taking you to a bar, maybe a block and a half away from the club. She hasn't stopped pissing and moaning about this judge and about Orochi the entire way.
Has she revealed anything important? Any habits? Any details? Any locations?
She tells you that the club that you're in tonight is his favourite club. It was the first one that he started.
Yep.
He spends most of his nights here. But sometimes on a Friday, which is collection day, he'll move around to the 5 other clubs that he owns within this part of Kabukicho. And she'll kind of mumble like, fucker's probably spreading God knows what to how many of those girls that are stupid enough to sleep with him.
What a worthless person.
What was that, Chuck?
What a worthless person.
He's a real piece of shit. Face hair gone.
Where does he usually end his nights?
Yeah, he has an apartment in the good side of town. Usually I'll pick one unfortunate hole, for lack of a better term, to take home with him for the night.
You say unfortunate because he is a disgusting human being or something happens to them? Or both?
She, you can see like her skin visibly, like the goosebumps and stuff.
Yeah. Did he hurt you?
Until he got fed up with me. You can see, like, she glances around the street. And again, fictionalized Yakuza, there are female members of organizations.
Yep.
Uh,
When she looks away, Suzuki is gonna reach out their hand and just very gently put it on her cheek and turn it back towards their face. You are worth something. He is not. Would you like me to teach him a lesson?
she looks between the two of you, confused. You don't. Orochi is. He's a. In her tone, she's been like shouting and yelling. He's an important person within the Yakuza.
Everybody is replaceable. Nobody is truly important. You did not answer my question.
Let's go somewhere quieter than this bar.
We can do that.
And instead of going to the busier, fancier looking bar, she takes you like 4 or 5 blocks away, which is well out of the Midori
Yep.
family territory. It's not in your Yakuza organization territory either, but probably there are 5 Yakuza families that all operate outside of Kabukicho. It belongs to someone, but it's away from the people that she knows run that one, into a small, like, it's like a fast food restaurant and not a bar.
Yep.
And because of the time of night it is, it's a lot quieter, and the people who are here are like drunk tourists and things like that, and not. And she'll like grab a seat, she'll grab some food or order some food. Chicken on a stick. some rice.
Yakitori, let's go.
A few other things. And grab a booth the furthest away from the door. Are you cops?
Not really, no.
Private investigators.
Do they?
I am an enforcer of the karmic wheel.
You're both.
As they say that, they'll slide their leg out and the pleated pants kind of form. There's a slit down the middle, and that's where their tattoos are visible.
You're both Yakuza?
Yes.
Yeah, you can say that.
But you don't work for or with Orochi?
No.
Nah.
I am a purveyor of retribution. Orochi seems like a bad person who does bad things. And bad things happen to bad people. I like to be that bad thing.
She sort of straightens herself up. And you can see that as she shifts, the dress that she's wearing is low cut at the sides, and you can see that there's tattoos under there.
Yep.
But looking at them, they've not been done by an Irezumi artist. They've been kind of scratchily put in.
But yeah, self or either somebody who's untrained.
No, it's definitely the marker as like a girl that belongs to
Yep.
an organization.
Yep.
Orochi marks off as girls with the.
How do you like to trade up tattoos?
Become a Yakuza?
I look at Suzuki.
I have no problem with this. The strength it takes to do such a job is admirable.
Let's just say you'll be the one putting holes in people.
Would I get to hurt Orochi?
At this point, Suzuki's tone always stays pretty flat, like expression on their face, but then when that is just a wide smile, just almost from ear to ear. Would you like to?
You see her like slowly sort of pluck the chicken off the skewer and then like kind of jab her thumb onto the tip. I think I would.
Suzuki looks at her finger and looks to her. May I?
She'll hold her hand out to you.
They're gonna lean in and just suck the blood off and lean back. This will be fun. I'm excited to see how you handle your craft.
What between the two of you? I'm Izumi Kaori. I'll drop the name into Discord.
I am Suzuki Akimi.
You see, like your family would have been all over the news.
Yep.
You see her eyes sort of widen when you give your surname. And you are, miss?
Kiyomi. Kitamura. My friends call me Kiyo.
What can I do to help?
I think, from the sounds of it, on the next Friday, we make sure that another does not go through the same pain that you have. But we very much make sure that he does. Do you have any relations with any other girls at any of the other clubs that you would trust?
They like to make the job as competitive as possible. But Orochi, if there's a new girl that started, he'll usually try and pick them.
Do you know of any new girls who have started?
I can find out.
Yes, that would very much help our endeavor.
Sort of stabs the skewer back into the chicken.
See, Suzuki once again visibly smiles.
Yeah. Sato, you leave the club.
With new equipment in hand.
Your chef apron laden with sushi equipment. As
Fuck
the spring drizzle sort of hits your face, it's like kind of hot and crowded in the club. Like it's nice and cool and refreshing out here, and there's no one yelling at you or looking like they're going to murder you in a few moments, like the last time you were outside the club.
Fuck yeah. I got information, business card, new equipment. Fuck yeah. I'm on top of the world, baby. So I don't know where the girls are at. So I'm just gonna head home for the night.
Go recover
With
some
my
more.
stolen equipment, clean it, polish it, remove names or whatnot that's on it, write my
File serial
own,
numbers
set it
off.
down. Yeah, pretty much.
Make yourself something to eat and then go to bed.
Pretty much. Well, no. When not, before I go to bed, I'm gonna call the phone number. Hello, this is Sato Kazui. You told me to give you a call, sir.
The sushi chef.
Yes, sir.
How would you like to make a lot of money?
I don't think my sushi skills are that good, sir. I'm just a humble chef. I haven't even went to a proper school.
Am I taking that as a no, you don't want to make a lot of money?
No, sir. I dare not tell you no. It's just I don't think my skills are good enough for whatever culinary task you need me for.
All I need you to do is make sushi for a private function.
Yes, sir. If you yourself is personally requesting me, then yes, sir. I can do it. Hello? Mm-hmm.
I will swing by the club tomorrow night. If you're not working.
Yes, sir. Oh, I'll come dressed better than what I was before. I'm still not used to the no beard Andy.
I have nothing to stroke.
I'm not used to the no beard Andy.
He
You look more serious, and I'm just like, oh fuck, I'm in trouble.
he doesn't even say thank you or see you then, or he just hangs up the phone on you. And because it's the 80s, it's a proper
Bitch. Like as soon as he get off the phone, bitch. Don't even recognize my sushi talent. That judge has a way better character than you. I'm gonna cut you like a fucking salmon. Is it possible for me to actually make my way over to like the Chinese area so I can talk to Mr. Shu?
You could.
Yeah, I want to go over to Mr. Shu.
Okay. Then yeah, you're gonna head over there. To the same restaurant that you met them.
Hello, I'm here to meet with Mr. Shu.
The old man said that restaurant is tiny. Because the organizations are at war at the minute. There's a lot more triads hanging around the front of the restaurant. You can see them hanging about in the alleyways and stuff, across the street and beside it.
Mhm.
But you can see the old man, instead of sitting at the window, he's sitting at the back of the restaurant.
So I'm gonna like slowly make my way over to Mr. Shu, and not in like yelling distance, but in like talking distance. Oh, Mr. Shu, hello, it's me, Satukazu, Kazoo, the sushi chef.
Are you here to make me another meal?
If you would like, sir. It's just there's a man who's going to face a uncircumcised accident soon, and I was wondering if you would like some of his bodily possessions.
Everybody caught that, right?
Clearly, say I could carve him up and bring you his heart, his organs if you want to.
We're just gonna not say anything about that. We're just gonna let that one go.
Let what go?
Eddie said uncircumcised. Excellent.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let that slide. It's gonna be circumcised when you're finished with.
I'm sorry, you said it though, and I just couldn't.
It's fine. I love you, Derek.
Did your boss send you?
No, Mr. Shu. It's just this is something to benefit both families. And I was just wondering if you would like a little extra hand with one of the businesses you had.
But you're coming to me with the offer.
Yes, Mr. Shu, with all respect.
How much ninja do you have, Eddie?
I am one away before getting a pinky cut off.
Rip.
Oh!
So I need gain a point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck! If I get one more, that's a pinky. Ugh. I'm not losing no more Geary.
Offering the triad boss's heart before your own.
Well, I'm trying to make some side money. And I know we don't do in like human trafficking of that sort of.
That's why you're gaining the point in ninja.
Oh fuck!
Going out for your own self-interest.
It's literally what this game is
about.
about. Good job, Eddie. You're winning Irezumi.
He'll nod his head. That sounds better than a meal. Who is it you're going after?
I'm gonna provide him the name of Orochi. He's having a function coming up soon, and didn't quite respect my skill.
The over glamorized pimp in the northeast side of the pleasure district.
With a head as shiny as a light post.
What is it your organization do? You take pinkies, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
Bring me his hand.
Which hand?
The right one.
That's all you want, sir?
That's all I want. But
I'm
I
gonna
want
give
to
him.
see in the headlines when they find his body, the hand better be missing.
Okay, so just take the hand, cut off his head. That's what it sounds like. I'll bring it to you on ice, sir.
I appreciate it.
Like sashimi.
And I'm gonna head out.
Like that sashimi you made for me a few nights ago.
Oh, he wants me to turn that hand into sashimi?
Well, don't turn it in, just bring him the hand. But
Oh,
he
got you.
appreciates it like the sashimi.
This is
Probably,
real
Got you,
world.
got you.
probably about 3 weeks ago now.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. So when tomorrow comes, I'm gonna wait for wait for the guys to get here. Well, guys and girls. Be like, all right, guys. So I got a very important function I need to go to. This hits me dressed nice.
I think you should walk in dressed like a Yakuza.
No, I'm gonna dress like a proper sushi.
Get your ass beat.
Walk in shirtless, like, what's up, guys? I'm here to make some. Oh God!
Tattoos showing.
Everywhere, yeah.
Who the fuck is this guy? Wait, what? I was told to show up like this.
Okay. Jumping back to the glamorous twosome.
Hey.
Damn it! If I get one more fucking, I would get a pinky remove. I need that. Then cook.
I know exactly what they're going to use as justification for cutting that pinky off. Okay. Yep. She's agreed to help you. She asks if there's a number that she can reach either of you on once she finds a girl.
Suzuki will give her a number that they can contact them at.
Then I'll call you as soon as I have someone.
And then we will show him one of the noble truths.
You fuck around, you find out.
Fuck around, find out. Yes, sir.
Okay,
He's about to remove his fucking hand. This man about to get a lot of shit fucking up with his house.
I'm wondering which of you are going to get killed first.
I have the guaranteed happy ending tattoo. So
If you live,
If you live.
oh, if I live? Oh,
If you
fuck.
live. Still need to get to the end of your career.
Fuck.
She'll stand up and politely bow to the two of you. And leave.
Suzuki will very deeply bow in return.
don't be a stranger.
She heads out, leaving the two of you one step closer to getting what you're setting out to go for, setting out to achieve. Okay.
We need to get in contact with the other.
Yeah, I don't even have an inkling of what he's been up to. Probably something sushi related, if I'm being honest.
That seems likely. We should find out.
Yeah, I guess we get up.
Cool.
Is the skewer still on the table?
Yeah, still embedded in a bit of chicken.
They're gonna take the skewer out of the chicken and pocket it.
Okay. But yeah, you head out to go look for Sato.
I'm at home.
I guess we stop by his restaurant probably first.
Yeah. If you
Oh.
swing past Sato's father's sort of restaurant, The old man is there, like Sato's dad is there working, but there's no sign of the son.
Hey, old man, we're looking for a sushi chef.
Me?
Is there another old man that it looks like I'm talking to right now? I'm sorry. Is there
Oh,
something?
you're looking for me, Gero? Sushi chef?
No, much younger.
We are looking for your son.
Oh,
You
that's
know
what
where
it
he
is.
is.
You do look a lot like him. Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Yeah, the old man just looks like an older, fatter version of Sato.
What
Let's
do
see my
your
boy.
thighs look like?
Hmm?
What
My
do your
dad's
thighs look like?
Thighs?
Yes, your thighs.
I don't think you can just go around asking people that.
Old and
My-
wrinkly, young
My
lady.
apologies.
Sato hasn't. He wasn't working here tonight.
So he is at home?
If he's not at home, then I don't know where he is.
And how do we get there from here?
It's a few blocks away. We have a small, modest apartment.
Great. Well,
Are you friends of Sato? He's
We
not
work
told me about any girlfriends.
Absolutely
Oh,
not.
colleague.
Absolutely not.
That
Colleague.
explains.
we work together.
That's a shame. Yeah, you look like reasonable young women. No nice way for respectable. You look respectable. Pointing at Kiyomi.
This thought makes me sick. Suzuki leaves.
And I turn around and walk out without another word. Just kind of like flabbergasted.
Tell that he's about to say something else.
No!
You just walk away.
We're done here, old man.
The door is closing. So we make our way to Eddie's character's apartment, and
Yep.
Is the door open or is it locked?
Bang on the door.
No, if it's open, I'm just gonna barge in.
Just
Yeah, if it's
walk in.
unlocked, yeah.
Eddie, is the door
How
open or
would
what?
not be unlocked?
But that, being in the line of work,
I'm coming. Gigi, did you forget the keys? And I'm gonna open the door. It's just me in like a shirt and like boxers. Oh, shuts the door like part way, pokes my head out. Hey.
I caught my foot
Stop
like
it.
in between the door and the door frame.
Nice
Stop 'em.
thighs.
Suzuki's just looking at the thighs.
I
Like-
just barge in, like,
can you give me the moment to cover myself?
I walk into your kitchen and start looking for something to eat.
Can you
Sorry.
stop?
I mean, you think that for a chef you'd have more food lying around. What do you just
We
like
cook
cook
food.
every time that you're hungry? God,
Yes.
God damn, that's exhausting.
No, it's not. It's a skill to be practiced. And why are you here?
At least
Why are you looking at me like that?
We have an inn.
Yeah, I have an in too. Great. Aren't we not meeting up tomorrow?
Suzuki said we
What
should
is-
come now.
What is
so.
what is your inn?
I'm going to a corporate meeting. Got this business card too, and I like start to pat myself. It's in my pants.
Could you make me
You're-
something to eat, maybe?
Not in my boxers. And I like dash to my room, put on Hakayama pants, like fisherman pants, and I come out. All right, you get out the kitchen. You sit there on the other side. You come in and close the door.
Suzuki's already busy looking around the bedroom, just looking at things.
So I go and close the door, and I go into the kitchen, put on an apron. What do you want?
Something not raw.
You come in my house. You come in my house and you insult me. I'm gonna open up the fridge. I guess I'm gonna pull out some fish, put on a rice cooker. All right, I guess you won't have a problem with sauteed fish.
Sounds great. Make a lot of it.
Do you have any weapons? Suzuki calls from his room.
Why are you in my room?
Because I wish to be.
What? So since you're in his room, it is sushi stuff everywhere. Culinary books, the art of cooking, books.
You got some Julia
it's like-
Childs in there translated into kanji.
The Art of Cooking by One Woo.
Like I got Gordon Ramsay books in there and everything.
And the 80s, nah.
From the 80s, yeah. He wasn't really popular
No,
until the
they-
early 2000s.
Oh, you're right.
Julia Child, though.
I have, yeah. I have like French culinary books and everything. And then since it's late and his dad respects his privacy, on the corner there's like a set of brass knuckles, and that's all you're gonna find, Chuck. No porn, none of that, just books on cooking.
Oh yeah, you bought brass knuckles last session.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and the new set of culinary knives that he stole. Can you get out my room? And so I'm just gonna
Okay,
cook for him.
Very well.
Thank you.
Do you have a weapon, Suzuki?
Not on me.
Oh, I never leave home without mine.
Why,
And I
why are you guys walking around my house? Why are you here?
We took
I
our
like to
shoes off.
improvise. It's fun to see what the universe gives you in the moment.
So you decided to stare at my body, go through my house?
As a chef, I was hoping you possibly had a wakizashi or a sword.
I have culinary knives. And I like culinary knives.
I have a
What is
karambit.
it you think they used in the days of old?
Knives.
Okay. They continue digging around.
Stop! I'm gonna set like the freshly cooked food on the table. Come eat.
I dig in.
Suzuki
whatever.
Suzuki just eats the rice.
Do you not want none of the fish?
No, thank you.
Okay. So why are you at my house late at night? Causing me to get dressed when I was sleeping.
We also have an inn.
Okay.
One I think might be a little more intimate.
No, thank you.
Not that kind. I do not believe you are Orochi's type.
Yeah, you wouldn't work.
Definitely no, thank you. I don't want to meet
might
that
like-
bald bastard again.
He might like your thighs, so we will keep that in mind.
What is up with you and thighs?
Hey, everybody's got their thing.
That is a long conversation that we do not have time for.
What? What are you talking about?
We have found a girl who has told us not only where Orochi lives, but of his schedule on Friday nights.
You mean Kagome? She's a nice girl.
She is about to become a tool of retribution.
And he's like confused, like very clearly just like looking around the room, like, what the fuck? You're
Orji
weird.
likes to take the new girls to his home
Uh-huh.
and brand them painfully without their consent.
Uh-huh. Oh, well, that's good. I want to take his hand anyway.
Yes.
What are you taking his hand for?
Personal reasons. Man says, I'll just come and cook sushi, nothing else. That's an insult to me.
We need the left
Fucking-
pinky, right?
You don't really need to bring anything back, Rowan. You just need to get him out of the way. As
Okay.
long as there's headlines saying that he's dead.
So,
So I want his hand. I'm going to chop it up, make it into sashimi, send it to the enemies.
this will be good, as I do not intend for him to live.
Nice. High five.
Do not touch me.
Oh, thought we were friends, you know?
We've known each other a week. If that.
So we're not friends?
Not yet. I'd say we are acquaintances, but we are slowly moving towards friendship.
So high five?
If we were friends, I still would not. Please do not touch me.
Hug? What, you want a hug? Would you
That-
prefer a hug?
That is touching. That is even more touching than a high five. Why would
Fist
you
bump?
ask? Why?
Isn't that what the Americans do? A fist
No.
bump?
Yomi's just shoveling food in her mouth. Like,
What?
100%, yeah.
What don't you understand about no touching? I do not like to touch. I do not want to fist bump, shake hands, hug, shoulder tap, nothing. I do not want to touch.
Okay, so let's make a deal then. You don't look at my thighs and around my house no more, and I won't ask to touch you.
I will not look around your house.
On my thighs?
That is not on the table.
I mean, what, you
And
gonna,
my
you gonna tell
thighs?
somebody where they can look? What is this? Communist China? No, that's fucked up, man.
I'm not a
I will
store
not.
that you can window shop.
I will not look at your house, and I will not comment on your thighs.
Why do you look at my thighs then? At least tell me that.
Because
I don't-
thighs are nice.
Yeah, I don't think you want to
Ugh.
answer that.
He feels like a shiver just goes up his spine as he just like, and he reacts to it. Ugh. I don't know if that's good or bad.
So that's the slit when you notice that's where their tattoos are, is on their thighs.
He's not looking at their thighs.
Yeah, he is.
Santo,
No,
have
he's
you
not.
ever hit on a girl and she was like grossed out by you?
No, don't really flirt.
Wow.
I much rather prefer to cook.
God, you're weird.
#1 junior chef in high school.
This mission will, your skills will be useful. You
Yeah,
should be proud.
because I gotta go to a conference and see who all these important people are talking to.
Yes, but do not harm him there.
Of course not. Well, I'll meet you guys at his house to kill him.
I'm glad we are on the same page.
Please leave. You stop hogging all the fish.
There's no fish left. I ate the fish first, and then when I was done with the fish, I started digging into the rice.
Jesus, I just made that.
Thanks. It was pretty good.
Yes, I'm quite well aware how good my cooking is.
You should do something with that. You know what I mean? Like you should like look into that. You know. There's something
And like
there for you.
he's like making you haven't been in his room, and so his eyes slowly look over to Chuck and just like, you saw it, didn't you? Like he's not saying anything. He's like, you saw it, didn't you?
Thanks for the raid, NPC. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Thank y'all so much.
What did I see?
No. He's like, you saw my room, didn't you? You went through my stuff, and he's just looking at you, just like, don't you say anything.
I I went through your room. You saw me go through your room.
No, he's not saying it. He's just like, don't you say anything about my room.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll look into that.
I just, you got something to develop there. I feel like, maybe if you work really hard at it, one day you can make something of yourself. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. I've been wrong before.
I saw your room. Are you attracted to fish?
Wait, what now?
Sansa was gonna like put his silverware down, head to his door. Please leave.
That's why he doesn't flirt. Can't flirt.
It's okay. I do not pass judgment.
They're culinary books. I study cooking day and night. Please get out my house.
All right. Tell your fish friend I said hello. And Suzuki leaves.
Yeah, I'll see you around. And I
Please.
slowly close the door. And then I double check.
He's gonna lock
I pull
it,
again to make
and it's
sure
like
that it's fully closed.
yeah, fully closed. Lock the door. He's gonna let out the biggest sigh and start cleaning up the kitchen before going back to sleep. Women are weird. Did you take anything from my room, Chuck? Nothing?
No.
Okay, good. But yeah, he's gonna go to sleep and meet up with you guys tomorrow before he goes see Mr. Orochi.
Okay. What are the two of you doing now that you've left?
How do you relax?
Suzuki, how much downtime are we taking? Or when is the conference? And what day of the week is it? I guess we start with.
It was a weekend, so Saturday night. Well, no, you started your investigation on a weekend, so a Saturday. You took 3 days to recover before continuing your investigation. And then, okay, so it's on Wednesday. So you've got 2 days to get your shit together.
So if they're going to take downtime, I'm not.
You're swinging by the club, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, you swing by the club during the day. It's empty. There's maybe a few girls in who are starting to get themselves done up. But they're not on the floor. There's a back room. The bouncers that are here, or the security that are here, are not Yakuza as far as you can tell. Like, they're big, tough guys. They're wearing like tight black t-shirts, but they don't have any physical tattoos or anything like that on them. But
as I walk through the girls, I'm gonna say hi, Kagome, hi Kagumi, hi Megumi.
They all got Imi's names.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
it's another thing Orochi needs. all the girls in a single club all need to have rhyming names, so this one is all that it means.
That makes sense. Club Umi.
Club Umi.
Club Umi.
Umizumi!
Umizumi.
Yes!
Yeah, as you head through, Orochi sort of comes out, and similar to how you've seen him the night in the VIP room, he's impeccably dressed. He's wearing like a black shirt. The top 3 buttons are undone again. You can see the tops of the chest tattoos just kind of peeking out. His sleeves are now rolled up, and you can see the tattoos coming down to just about here and just a little bit above his wrists.
Got you. I'm gonna give him a deep bow. It's a pleasure for you having me here, sir. I'm pleased to do good work for you.
Good. So the guest that was in here the other night, he said your cooking was world class. I didn't think I had a budget on the staff for a world class sushi chef.
Well, like I said before, sir, I'm just a nobody. I never went to a formal school.
Well, if the judge, he has money, status, he knows the finer things in life. And apparently, food is one of those luxuries I haven't yet developed a good taste for, but I know opportunity when I see it. You can see, looking at his arm tattoos, he has a geisha tattoo with peonies around her on one hand, and on the other arm he has a Onabu geisha, which is a warrior woman around the other hand arm, with Sakura flames round about it.
I'm just gonna like mentally take a note of it, but I'm gonna like look past that and more so just like look at him as a person, not his arms in general. You know what I mean? Like I'm taking in the whole picture, I'm focusing on it, but I'm not making it being so noticeable. Being polite.
I'm hosting a special event for some interesting parties. I plan on expanding some of my businesses both within Kabukicho and beyond the entertainment district.
I thank you for finding me, sir, but I'm just a simple wannabe sushi chef.
I'm just emphasizing how important this meeting is so that you don't fuck up the food that you're preparing for my guests.
I'm sorry, sir. I understand.
Now, it's a small party. Guess anyway, there's going to be 6 individuals there, all prominent within the city council, court, business. There'll be some of my girls around to entertain the guests, but good food and good drink are necessary. With the bar, we've got the drink covered. Your job is to provide world-class food for a small dinner party.
Yes, sir. I understand. When and where do you need me?
Saturday morning.
Yes, sir.
We've rented out a nice restaurant, but I'm bringing in all of my own people to cover it.
Yes, sir. Where is this restaurant? Do I need to bring any of my own equipment?
I'm sure that the kitchens there will have the appropriate stuff for you. What do I know about cooking, eh?
I laugh at his joke. Yes, sir. Where will it be? I don't want to be late.
Well, the restaurant's downtown Tokyo. It's one of the fanciest places. They probably have their own chefs, but the judge, he specifically said that keeping it all within people that I already employ might be for the best.
I understand, sir. What time?
guests are arriving at noon. It's going to be an all-day event. You probably want to arrive a few hours before that to get yourself set up and acquainted in the kitchen.
Yes, sir. I'll be there at 6.
I'll be paying handsomely, obviously.
Oh. Yes, and got you. Thank you for the opportunity, sir. I won't let you down.
You're probably going to need ingredients, right?
Yes, sir.
How much is it going to cost me for some of the finest everything?
For the finest everything, sir.
In fact, he just reaches into his black pocket and takes out like a few stacks of like 100 or 1,000 yen notes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's about 50 grand there. Just make sure if you're ordering in bulk, you let them know where they're delivering it to and what day, and to make sure it's fresh.
Yes, sir. I will make sure they have the finest fish, the freshest wasabi, the cleanest of all rices. You can count on me, sir. I won't let you down.
You've got your job, you can fuck off.
Yes, sir. And I give multiple deep bows before scurrying out like a rat.
As you're on your way out, you hear him sort of yell at one of the girls, "Put more fucking makeup on, cover that bruise."
How much wealth is this in general?
Yeah, about 3 points.
Damn.
Fuck. Okay. So for my day task, I'm going to gather. You don't need quality fish like that. Like I understand what he's trying to do. He's going to be missing, so it doesn't really matter.
But you're still going to go and entertain those guests?
Yeah, I'm still going to go. Okay. Still get information, of course. So I'm going to spend 2 of the wealth getting quality ingredients. So like fresh radishes, I want it freshly pickled, whole tuna, like the fish.
That's gonna be more than 50 grand.
For 2 of them? Nah, not for a whole tuna.
My guy.
Not for a whole tuna.
It depends if it's blue or yellowtail tuna.
True.
Yeah.
Tuna's mad at
Yeah, I know it's mad at
Bluetail tuna is
Ooh. Literally, this is gonna sound crazy, but I had bluefin tuna at this like really upscale sushi place in an airport in Tokyo when I was coming home on leave, and that was the best sushi I've ever had in my life.
I prefer yellowfin, and that's because I had that while I was in Korea.
I'm a
funny enough.
How do we keep talking about food every single session? I'm so hungry. I feel so bad for doing it to Andy because it's so late.
Andy always brings up food, even in L5R. And it's just...
And the passion sinks in every time he starts talking about food.
I've just ate my way through half a bag of M&Ms. And...
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Andy, look what you're doing to us. We don't just lose weight like you do anymore, you know? Nope. We're older. It takes a lot of effort for us.
I have back issues and stuff. I have to constantly
work. Oh God! Shut up. Shut up, Eddie.
I legitimately broke my back. What do you mean, shut up? 2 vertebrae. I have acute nerval damage in my back. No, I get to say that. I have acute nerval damage in my back. Medically proven. I have a handicap sticker on my car.
All right, well, fair enough then.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I can see that.
We just need a cooking stream with JJ and then Eddie narrating.
Oh hell yeah!
I do a lot of cooking at home. I
Yes.
love cooking. I'm sorry.
We need JJ and Eddie to get together. We need to make this happen.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Andy, I'm gonna spend about 2 wealth on the ingredients. So yellowfin tuna, jasmine rice. I prefer jasmine rice in my sushi. Fresh wasabi, pickled ingredients, so on and so forth.
Okay. You're pocketing the
Oh yeah.
1.0 wealth.
hmm
Fine. You're stealing from a rival Yakuza. And nothing wrong with that. Especially when you know he's going to be dead before the event. Or he should hopefully be dead before the event.
Yeah, hopefully.
So, say till then, I know Suzuki would be.
I will
Try-
let the girls know. Actually, no, I'm gonna try to find them at their homes.
Good luck.
You know where I
I'm gonna
live,
try to
bitch?
find them at their home. So I'll give like a cutting roll or anything to try to find them at their house.
We'll do that after we get back to them.
Suzuki is gonna watch the apartment, basically looking for security who watches if he has anybody watching the apartment, if there's any bodyguards there, looking to see who's going in and out, if there's any rotations, trying to cover their bases to make sure they're not disturbed.
Cunning roll, just one, just a simple roll.
I'm coming to your house and I'm gonna look around.
I hope you find Suzuki's house. I really do. You're not ready for this.
Why is there whips and chains lining the wall?
Yeah. 4. On a simple roll, you have narrative control, but you're also going to have to tell me how it inflates your ego with whatever you find. So, you tell me what the situation is over at the apartment, and tell me how your character's ego has been inflated by what they've found out.
So Suzuki is at first taken aback how there really isn't much in the way of security. Like, they pretty easily find it, they're pretty easy to watch it, they take some time going past it, and there just seems to be nothing. And that just... Listen to how easy this is going to be, how absolutely dumb is this person to think they're that high on the world that they could just real excited. Just that boost going into it, going, yeah, I am going to do the universe's work.
Take a point in Ninja.
Will do.
Okay. Derek, what is Kiyomi doing over the next day and a half, 2 days?
I think that I'm getting I don't actually know what Kiyome would be good at doing at this stage. Probably something to do with the person that's going to be setting us up, right? The girl that's going to be getting us in there.
Yeah, okay. Let's say that she gives you a name of someone new to the clubs.
Do you need another Umi name? I got you if you do.
But she might need someone else to speak to the girl to
I can do
get her
that.
in. Yeah, so give me an etiquette roll. A simple one.
Yay!
God.
Let's see Umi names.
Okay, yeah, so tell me how this interaction goes and how your ego has been inflated by it.
God damn.
Gara Umi, by the way. Gara.
How funny would it be if Eddie makes the cunning roll to find one of your houses? That gets him the point of Ninja to get him dragged in and get
Oh my
God.
god, yeah.
That would be the best thing ever.
That would be so amazing.
That's
So,
terrible.
So I think it's like the first night that like after all this is going down, and like I'm still kind of like on vacation mode, but like I got a call from our friend saying like, "Yo, this girl, she sketched me out. I feel like she's gonna like fall through. I need you to come talk some sense into her." So I go over there and we're talking, and she's still just like clammed up, and I'm like, "Have you ever done ecstasy?" And we have a crazy fucking night in Tokyo, going wild. We get in like a bunch of different cabs, going to a bunch of different clubs, and yeah, how I solidified this bond.
That's the merch right there in the front. Have you ever done ecstasy? In the back, Irezumi.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Give her the night of her life. Maybe drop hints of what's going to happen to her if she goes. If she
It's
lets.
the implication. It's the implication.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that anything's going to happen to you because I know that you're not going to back out. But if you were, well, you know.
This will be the last fun night of your life.
Yeah. I really hope you. I really want to know that you had a good time tonight. You know, it's really important to me that you had a good time because it's entirely possible that this was the last fun night you ever had. Yeah, all that good stuff.
Give me a well, take a point on Ninja.
Take a point in Joe. I added it. We're getting close.
Okay.
Speaking of things, picking up. If I wanted to pick up some items,
You need money.
do I have money?
You don't have money.
God damn it.
Unless you took any tattoos that give you pluses to
No.
will.
Okay. Never mind then.
Once we finish this arc and we do the downtime thing where you're moving into the next season, then you'll get an opportunity to generate some wealth and pick a few things up or set some things up. Okay, Eddie, do you want to take the risk and trying to find one of your pretty companions?
Do it. Find my house.
Do it, pussy.
Do it.
Roll that 4.
Come look for my house. Do it.
Yeah, I'll do it. Roll 20 has not been good.
Give
So,
me a cunning roll.
and it's a 2d4. I'm great. I'm
Yep. Oh, yeah, that's 4. Yeah, that point of Ninja. Okay. Which one of them? Whose house are you finding? Tell me how you find it. How does it make you feel good? And then I'll explain what's happening to you.
I don't want to tell you how I feel good, but so
Oh, that's so
Chuck's
funny.
I will be looking for Chuck's character house first because I kind of want to know how they relate to the organization and how Big Brother is treating them. Also want to know if they're like a guy or a girl, but nope, can't find anything. I'm a little too stupid. But I do find Derek's house, and I'm just like, huh. You talk like Derek. How would your house be? Like what? Nice house, okay house, apartment, shack.
I live in
What?
like an actual house in a suburb right outside of Roppongi. It was the house that my parents left to me and my brother when they died. So it's like
okay.
just a regular fucking house.
Oh, quite modest, huh?
Okay.
Yeah. So
As-
yeah, from him, he's be like, wow, you talk a lot of upper class stuff to be living in a modest house.
As you're having those thoughts, you can't help but notice the car pull up behind you just in front of the house.
Oh.
Some clearly Yakuza with the lapel pins showing that they're members of your organization. Roll down the window. Get in the back.
Yes, big
Hayashida
brother.
wants to see you.
Yes, big brother. Hop in.
They drive you to the headquarters. They take you to Hayashida's office. Yomi and Asumi? It's not Asumi. Akimi. You've also both been asked to come and visit Boss Hayashida. Wakagashida Hayashida. And you're there before Sato was brought in. And you already know what is coming, but you don't know why. You can see the mat has already been laid out in front of the desk, with the white cloth on one side and the wakizashi on the other. Being new to the organisation, you've never seen, or at least Akimi, you may have witnessed Irezumi before, but Kiyomi, you have never actually witnessed. You've seen the aftermath of it. There's plenty of senior members of the organisation who are missing parts of their pinky. You've never seen it done. And you're brought into the room, Sato, and Hayashida is sitting behind his desk. Neil.
And I kneel.
Why do you think you're here?
Is it because I was able to get into the meeting for this Saturday?
No. Did you visit anyone recently?
Oh, yes, Mr. Shu.
You offered the old man something.
Yes, I did, to keep relationships between our families happy. Wanted to help make sure that everything was good. And I knew that he took part in the organ harvesting process, so I wanted to make sure that everything was okay, because we was one of the first few members to meet with him. You personally sent us out to him.
You offered him something that you had no right to offer. If the old man wants to take a pound of flesh from one of our extended family members, he can do it himself. But now, you're going to give me a small portion of what you offered him. Unsheath it.
And I gulp and I like unsheath it very slowly.
Your left pinky. Top knuckle. The blade should be very sharp, but it shouldn't take too much force. Take it off.
I set my pinky down on the blanket and I hold a wakizashi with my other hand. And instead of just like chopping it down, I press my finger into, like, I press the blade down at an angle onto the ground, and I'm like twirling my finger around it, slowly cutting into it before slicing through it like I would with a fish. It's very painful. I'm like gritting my teeth. I'm drawing blood as I'm doing it, like from my own mouth. I'm just like, and I'm like slowly moving my left hand through as the tip of the pinky is left there. So it's like a straight cut instead of heated and ragged.
Now, you're expected to wrap the finger and offer it to your boss.
I'm gonna resheath the wakizashi and wrap the finger very neatly before picking it up and bowing as I offer it up to him.
Hayashida takes it. He bows to you, puts it on his desk, and then pulls out a clean handkerchief and gives you it to wrap your bleeding stump with.
I gratefully take it, and I'm wrapping up my finger tightly, high and tight, tourniquet style.
You probably want to make sure that that's healed enough to continue with that meeting that you mentioned earlier and whatever it is the three of you are currently doing with Orochi.
I understand, sir. Big brother.
You can get rid of all your ninja points, but your giri goes down by 1. Or it might go down by 1. Depending on what attribute, what trait you choose to reduce. So when you're marking the sheet off, start from the tip of the pinky to cross that out on the sheet. But you then have to pick physique, cunning, or etiquette, and you reduce that trait by 1.
Ooh.
And that'll reflect that you've either it's physically hindered you, which would be physique. You're traumatized by it, which is your cunning, or you're ashamed by it, which is your etiquette.
I would say it would traumatize me more than I would be ashamed of it. So my cunning will be 1 now. So does that mean I reduce my fatigue down to 4?
Yep.
Okay.
And you're only rolling 1d4 on cunning rolls from this point.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Yeah. With that, Hayashida will let the 3 of you go. It serves as a reminder for the 2 of you. You can both reduce your ninja by 1. And you're free to go about setting up, taking Orochi down. But we'll end the session there. So hopefully Kieran and Will can rejoin us next week. At least one of them, hopefully. And that'll up your odds.
More people to take chunks out of the thing.
Yes.
And not just chunks out of us.
Right?
Well, that was an awesome session, Andy. Thank you so much for running that, dude. Had a great time.
I really do appreciate it. I love it.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure who was gonna get the snap for.
I somehow knew it was gonna be Eddie. It was either gonna be me or Eddie, and I've been pretty cognizant of spending Geary up to this point, so I was pretty sure it wasn't gonna be.
I'm pretty sure my character is probably going to lose fingers regardless, because he's not. He's clearly not a Yakuza type.
All right.
As long as you can survive.
That guy has the heart of a chef. I'm gonna become like a YouTuber later down the line. Be like, yeah, my time as a Yakuza now. I'm his favorite sushi chef.
Keep in mind, if you lose all the pinkies, you die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's like a fast track to death. Woo! Well, banger. Great grand old time. Thank you guys for being here. I sure do love it. While we go through our shoutouts, make sure you stick around for the souls. We're gonna raid into Bards and Brews. Chuck, start us off, buddy.
Hi, it's been so long. Hello, friends. Hello so very much. I'm Chuck Does Things at Chuck Does Things. You can see me here on DMDM Studios, as well as generally being overly optimistic on Twitter.
Hey.
I currently have working on, we talked about several times, on Sword of My Father, the offshoot for the Hearts of an Empire campaign.
Hey.
Chuck Does Chat. Still waiting for me to have the spoons to edit. Got Dice Breakers coming out with Andy.
Let's go.
Some other somethings in play, but obviously awesome to be back. It's been a couple weeks. I've missed this. I've missed the beautiful people at this
We
table.
missed you. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like,
I love you, Chuck. It loves that.
and Andy obviously has commissions.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful commissions.
All 4 slots, all of them are open.
Yes, there we go. All the slots are open. Get on that. It's amazing.
Slots.
Eddie has his beautiful, beautiful streams, which if you've never come to, they're amazing. They're fun. You get to see Eddie. You get to see Eddie in his element, and it's just the cutest thing in the world. It really is.
I am not cute.
And everybody knows, obviously, the man behind the DMVM Studios and all of the beautiful content he has on a weekly basis.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Too much to list. He's always doing something. He's always there. That's me for this week.
Oh, well, thank you, Chuck. Thank you for being here, man. Love you, dude. We missed you. So glad to have you back. So glad to have you back. I need to catch an Eddie stream, but I fucking stream so goddamn much that, like, I don't know.
No, you don't want to catch an Eddie stream. I am very stupid.
He's amazing. His stream.
I am very stupid.
Flips out playing fighting games and
I get my ass beat in fighting games.
so funny.
I
Eddie.
still need you to teach me like some little SoCal stuff. But I haven't been doing much, just regular streams. I do have a giveaway coming up soon, but I'm still working out some details because I don't know what type of giveaway it's going to be. I want to do a bigger thing, even though technically all of them are bigger things.
Kind of.
Does that make sense? But always shout out to the homie Will, even though Will's not here at the moment. We support Will.
Yep.
Dice Breakers. Andy, his slots are open. He just finished a commission for me not too long ago for the giveaway I did. Really nice, really nice.
The
Chuck is
slots
always
are open,
going to get
man.
support.
Just got
Oh,
the
yeah.
slots open, just holding them open.
All my
right there, man.
Tell all my slots.
Sorry. Just funny.
And always support Derek. I love coming into Derek while he's
Shaving
streaming.
slot.
The freshly shaven slots.
Freshly shaven slots. But yes, always support the homies. Derek's streams are very entertaining.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that, dude. Love you, Eddie.
Yes,
Thank you
yes.
for being here, man.
Oh, I love you guys as well.
Be right up there, okay? Hey, no,
Ah.
you can't.
Andy, the man, the myth, the absolute legend. What's good, dude?
For me, all my freshly shaven slots are open. Yeah, no, I obviously shout out to you guys for playing Irezumi with me. Been a lot of fun. Really fun to see how the mechanics and stuff are coming together. And can't wait until we get to the end of this sort of story arc, which will probably be after you off Orochi, and we can do all the downtime sort of stuff and see how that all works. You guys can become more reputable as Yakuza. Obviously, big shout out to Punk Drum Roddy in the
Hell
chat.
yeah. Love you, Roddy.
Hi,
Always,
Bob.
always here. Lovely Roddy.
Yeah. So on Wednesday we'll be playing Fractured Crystals, which is a Final Fantasy inspired campaign using Anima Beyond Fantasy. Not to be confused with the game system that I'm currently building, which is also at the moment called Fractured Crystals, but name will probably change for that one. Which I'll be test playing, probably not on stream though, in about 3 weeks time.
Cool.
Good, you got room for one more.
Chuck's taking a day off work.
Oh, what a Chad.
So it'll be during the daytime, Eddie.
Damn it.
That Wednesday slot that I normally have.
Fuck, man.
But I ended up staying up until 2 o'clock in the morning last night doing art for that.
Damn.
Roddy's. It's actually the art for the pre-gen character that Roddy's going to be playing in
Cool.
that trial game. Chuck has character choices that he needs to make. But I'll probably be revealing a little bit more about that after we do the first test play. For now, a test play is happening. I'm looking forward to it. But I'll talk more about it after it's actually been done and all that sort of stuff. Irezumi is practically finished. I've done all the chapter art for it, written that intro scenario.
I need to
You're
edit
doing me a
it.
solid, Derek. You're going to
Yeah.
edit it for me. And then, yeah, I'll be putting it all into a PDF. I'll be releasing it on Ko-Fi and Itch. I don't know how Caltrop stuff works on drive-thru. But yeah, obviously, hyped about that.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Big hypes.
Big
and
hypes
that
for real.
was- Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's me.
Cool. Thank you again, Andy. Thank you for running. Thank you for being here each week, man. Love you. So stoked that I always get to fucking hang out with you. Sad that we don't get Dark Heresy this week, but it's okay. I'll wait. My
The
heart will go on.
first session was a blast.
Oh man, it was so fucking cool. God damn, that was so much fun. I can't wait for more. But yeah, thank you guys to everyone for being here in the chat. Thank you NPC for the raid. Love you guys. Y'all are fucking absolute legends. You can find me tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time playing Curse of Strahd, Rise of Alma with my boy Ted. We're going to be exploring the upper levels of Castle Ravenloft, which is going to be a lot of fun. Super excited for that. Sorry if I felt a little spacey this session. I am honestly exhausted. I woke up at like 5:45 yesterday, and I didn't go to bed until like 1 o'clock, and I was working literally that entire time, doing like either stuff before stream or streaming or like all that. So I'm pretty tired, but I slept a lot, and I slept some more, so we should be good. Tuesday, Homebrew Homies. I believe we have Alec Azam as our guest, so you definitely want to catch that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Gonna get into something, I don't know. I need to ask what he wants to work on, what he wants to make. That'll be a lot of fun, though. I don't believe that there is any stream on DMDM Studios this Wednesday, so don't look for me there. Go support somebody else. I believe Andy will be streaming before that, so obviously you should be in that. But I think Red might be going at the time that I normally go on Wednesday, so definitely we want to go watch him play The Walking Dead. That's going to be fun.
Yes.
Thursday.
Yeah, Red streams are pretty chill to hang out in.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Red streams are awesome.
Glasgow.
Glasgow on
yeah,
Wednesdays.
on-
Thank you, Wolfie.
yes.
Thank you for reminding me. Yeah. What time is that, Wolfie? It's at 10:30 a.m. If I'm not mistaken. Is that Pacific Standard Time? 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, maybe.
I think it's Eastern, because Omni's in
Eastern. I got my
Florida.
oceans confused. Yep.
Yes.
Eastern.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's about.
I'm so stupid. I was like, Eastern Ocean. Hold on, I learned all about the oceans. There's no ocean called the Eastern
No,
Ocean.
I just had a dumb blonde moment. 9:30. 9:30 Central Standard Time.
Yeah,
Got it.
it's 3:30 GBT.
Sweet. Yeah,
like how-
Wolfie's playing in that, so you definitely want to go be there for him. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
It feels so stupid.
It's a big first for a lot of people as well. Yeah, it's Omni's first stream.
Hell yeah.
So yeah,
Damn.
I'll try.
It
I'll
feels so
try and
stupid.
talk
Eastern
Oh yeah, I'll
Ocean.
definitely try to lurk. At the very least, try to lurk at work if I can, but we'll see. It's kind of hard to do that.
I
sometimes.
lurk in a lot of Andy streams on Wednesday because I have work.
Yeah, I try
Lots of
to.
random shit happens in my streams on Wednesday.
I try so hard, Andy. You gotta understand. I try so hard, but I have to like go through and rewatch all of the videos to see what I missed
Nah.
because I'm finally caught up. You guys didn't crash the ship, but that's a conversation for another time.
Yeah, nah. The ship is all good.
Elden Ring stream on Thursday. We continue the Faith build. I'm gonna probably do a little bit of research so that I know what the next move is gonna be because I would crave more power. But yeah, we'll be doing that, I believe, this week. And then Friday is going to be not this week because they are doing session 0, but the next week is going to be the first session of a Lord of the Rings campaign that is going to be ran by Sarah S. Moore AD on Twitter. It is an all-fem cast, so that is going to be super cool and completely different because to be quite honest, most of the shows on my channel are predominantly male, and you know, it's a predominantly male hobby space, I guess. I mean, that's what I've been told. I don't know if that's true. I see a lot of femmes in our space too.
It's changing, but I think it's becoming a more inclusive place, and more people need to encourage it. But yeah, like I think I'm kind of lucky that I have two femme players in my Wednesday, and the anime stream.
Yeah.
Fire's always random.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I'm super excited about that. That's really cool. I'm really hyped to give a platform to another fantastic creator. I know Sarah's gonna absolutely crush it. She runs Fandolin by night on Vancouver by night. So yeah, definitely want to stop by and support them. That is gonna be on this channel. So just so everybody knows, that's how it's gonna play out. Sorry, Andy, you're trying to say something. I didn't cut you off.
No, that's because I was about to say, Sarah's nice. She's a nice person. I was on the tavern talked with her. She could laugh. Seems like a really nice person. I've like checked out Fandolin by night. Yeah, I think, and I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan, so even though they're not using the One Ring, I'll probably still enjoy the shit out of it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it'll be great. It's from what I understand, it's gonna be lore light, so don't anticipate that you have to like, go in and like if you don't know the whole lore of the world, you're just gonna be lost. Like it's a Lord of the Rings game that's gonna be told from the perspective of people that just really like the setting from the perspective that most of us probably grew up with, which is maybe you read the books as a kid, but you definitely have watched the movies a million times,
Yeah.
So if you like that, which I think most people do, you'll love it. So make sure you stop by. It's going to be great. And that's, I believe, it for me. I could go ahead and go through my spiel about next weekend, but y'all already know Irezumi at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time on Sunday, and Covet Syndicate at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on Saturday. I will see you guys tomorrow at 7 for Curse of Strahd. Good night, everybody.
Bye. Love you all.